Hi, everybody! Welcome back, everybody. We took a couple week hiatus because of vacations and all that kind of fun stuff. But tonight we are back with the madness of Iastebiria. So, before we get into things, first of all, we do want to thank our sponsors. First up, the Ritz Theater in beautiful downtown Winter Haven. Tonight we're actually not there because they had a Tribute Tuesday going on tonight. So we're actually in my game room.
Yeah.
So
I actually really like the lighting in here.
Yeah, it's like the lighting's okay in here.
A couple dragon heads, but we'll get there.
We'll get there. I want a dragon head like right up there. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You should.
But yeah, we host a game night on Monday nights at the Ritz Theater in beautiful downtown Winter Haven. Doors open at 6:30. Play starts at about 7. You can come and you can play Dungeons and Dragons with us, which is really, really fun.
And we're on Twitch, so that means we're famous.
Yeah, we're like totally famous with all like 19 of our followers.
He's probably never
gonna be there.
Most likely will not.
And also with us tonight is Kyle Deuce from the Happy Hour podcast with Johnny and Deuce.
What is going on, guys? You can check us out at facebook.com/Happy Hour Podcast Show, at HH Podcast Show, soundcloud.com/Happy Hour Podcast, and hhpodcastshow@gmail.com is where you can send us your emails. Be on the lookout. We've got a very special episode with our host here, Matt, and Chris, who is not with us this evening, talking about Stranger Things and throwing Ariel under the bus. And
so much shade thrown at her.
It's
It's
the best
wonderful.
episode ever, so you want to keep your papers.
We love shade around here.
Also, it's going to be not this Saturday, but next Saturday, July 27th from 2 to 5 at Doom Broski's Games and Comics here in Winter Haven. It's the House of X release party. We are going to have Billy Floyd from the Kitchen Killers is going to be there. Also, Amanda Curry is going to be there. They're both going to be doing cosplay. Of course, I will be there as a special guest. So it's going to be 2 to 5 next Saturday at Doom Broski's Doom Broski's Games and Comics. You don't want to miss it. Yep, and the next big event we've got on our calendar, guys, it is Hurricane 2019, and it is going to be from September 26th to Sunday, September 29th in Kissimmee, and it's hosted by the Historical Miniatures Gaming Society South Chapter. Big shout out to my buddy Scott Presley, who is he's president now. He's the president
of America?
No, he's the president of HGM at South now, so I want to give a big shout out to him, but it's going to be a lot of fun. It's all miniature gaming, and they've got Pathfinder, and maybe they'll have D&D. We'll see. So it's a really, really cool convention, so check it out. It's Hurricane. You don't want to miss it. Just Google Hurricane, and you can go to...
You're also pretty famous.
Yes, he is.
He's the president.
Matt Mercer will be there.
No, he will not be there. But yeah, just check
He
it
might-
out and Google Hurricane
Might be there to sue us.
2019. And they've got a link up for reservations on their website, so just check it out, guys. And don't forget Buck, the Mega Buck. We'll be going to see him soon. Send your emails to us, hhpodcastshow@gmail.com, and ask Buck in the subject line. And if you put in Happy Hour in the promo code for Retro Game Charger, you get $2 off your order. And I think that's all my plugs.
Okie dokie.
Sorry about that.
Oh no!
God damn, that's a lot of plugs. Yeah.
Just a couple. I mean,
Just like 19. So, yeah.
Cool. Ariel?
Oh, okay. So we have a super awesome special event coming. August 26th, we are doing a back to school bash. It's a Monday night at the Ritz Theater, like our normal game night, but we're going to do like a send all of you wonderful children who come and play with us back to school. I know all you wonderful parents are super excited. So just come join us. We're still doing game nights on Monday nights in the school year. We're just doing like a big back to school bash. Check out our Facebook, check out our Instagram, check out our website. All of our backlog videos from you need to catch up. Please catch up because it's probably not, if you haven't caught up, you probably don't want to watch this one.
Yes, find our YouTube page. You can scroll down in Twitch and you'll find a nice little graphic that I made that's, if you click on it, it takes you right to our YouTube page.
It's super fancy.
or you can go to YouTube and just search for One Stop Guild Shop.
And we're there. So a couple of cool things rolling out. I know we talked about doing like memberships and all this fun stuff rolling out over the next couple of months. One thing I was playing around with, and most of you will remember this, we did a one-shot that I hosted, the Adventures of Mara and Ren. And I'm happy to announce that the second part of that is in the works.
Yay!
So it's actually one that I'm
The hunt for Mara and Ren.
I am not doing the hit and quit it. I'm actually having to write this one because I don't think I could roll up anything good enough to make it as good as it was the first time
And then
around.
part 3 will be the rise of Mara.
Look out
If we don't kill them.
pretty soon, whenever I have a free second to write it, it's going to come out and I'm very excited. Other than that, I'm just super terrified.
Yeah, if you guys can see the game board right now.
They cannot.
Oh, well, you will.
That's going to be a surprise for them.
Oh,
It was a surprise for us. I mean,
yeah,
I
so-
set it up beforehand because I didn't want to do that on stream because it would take too
a
long.
lot of stuff to do there.
Yeah.
And that, when you see it, it's accurate. Just
Yep.
enemies that we have to fight. So, you guys ready to play some D&D? I got a few more things. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh,
Vicky?
Up on the website right now.
reindeer. Oh, sorry. Up on the
Somebody
website,
please
reindeer.
No. Up on our website are our new pens and lanyards. Those are available for purchase. And also, we have the custom dice boxes. You can order your color. You can order designs that you'd like in them. So please come visit the website and order some cool stuff. And that's all I have.
And shout out to Chris. I will be playing
Yes.
his famous Richard Tracy tonight. I hope I do a good job. So just root for me.
Well, we'll try not to kill you.
Oh, I know how to
Chris.
play rogues. That's not the problem. I need to play the character. That's the challenge.
I should not die.
That is 100% recommended in this particular one.
Oh yeah, I tell myself that every day I wake up.
Yeah. Try not to die.
So Matt, what is the title of our stream today?
The title, actually, we will go right into that. So,
Oh!
The game tries
if
not to
we're
die.
all ready, we will dive back into the madness of Iastebiria, session 10, Into the Fire.
It's been 10 sessions. Holy
Yes.
crap.
Oh yeah, because
Yes.
the one before was out of the frying pan.
Mhm.
Wow, that lined up perfectly, didn't it?
It's almost like I planned it that way.
Nobody could have planned the train jump.
Alrighty. So since it's been since we've been off for a couple weeks, I'll rewind us a little bit more to catch everyone up. So after their first adventure into the maze, into the Temple of Shub-Niggurath, the Undiscovered Mysteries Detective Agency came back, kind of beat up a little bit, and that same day they had a new customer come into their door by the name of Raylan, who had been looking for his missing sister. And the last lead that they had on his sister happened to be the same lead that they had on where Richard's mentor was last taken. So, the party gathered themselves and boarded a train for the city of Vio that would take them over to the city of Kosva, which is the city where they were told, oh yeah, they might be over there. However, during this ride on the train, they were attacked, or Richard was attacked in the night by an assassin, and in a dramatic chase through the train, 3 of them were able to subdue this assassin. The other 3, however, 2 of them started it. Nova and Pumpkin decided to jump off the train because Nova had an errand to run. And upon seeing this, Davich jumped off after them. And hundreds of miles from any town that they knew of, they began to walk down the train tracks. And they came upon this. They were discovered while camping one evening Sorry, I have a cat that's like right here. That's like, pay attention to me. During one evening, they were actually captured by a tribe of chochos that offered them. They seemed to be pretty friendly. They were just kind of guarding their borders and brought them to to talk with their leader. So they're like, oh, okay, this might be okay. However, as the evening wore on, they found themselves knocked out by some sort of sleeping potion. The other three, however, remained on the train, got some information out of this assassin, and then quickly realized their friends were gone. And upon noticing this, they all ran up to the front of the train, and Richard violently stopped the train, once again, hundreds of miles from any town that they knew of, offhand, and they hurt a lot of people, because you stopped a train really, really fast, that was going pretty quickly. Yeah.
Quite the concussions were made.
So they stopped the train, and upon discovery, they decided to go ahead and backtrack where the train had come from to see if they could find their friends. They ended up coming across the same tribe of chochos. Richard decided to hang back as kind of a plan B, but Raylan and Quinn decided to go in and chat with the leader. He offered them a place to stay for the night, and Quinn had helped herself to a cup of tea from the leader of the Chochos, and she started to get pretty tired. And
Don't drink the tea, girl.
and Raylan decided to stay up that evening. However, he found himself victim of a dart in the neck, and also Richard, while waiting outside, also found himself victim to a dart in the neck. As they all came to, they found themselves in cages in an underground holding area. There were a lot of cages in this room, but not all of them were full. They met a new companion who calls himself Bootsy, a Goliath who was in the other, who was in the cage with our Raylan here, and they formed a tag team called Ray and Bootsy, which is fantastic. So after battling these the guards that were guarding this, one of these guards escaped with his arms out of his sockets, running away. And as they defeated all of these creatures, Davich ran forward and crept up the stairs to the exit. He peered out into the field, and he saw a great bonfire with dozens of chochos standing around it, as if some sort of ritual was about to occur. And that's where we pick up.
I would kill them all.
All right.
The title. Did you change it yet? It still says rebroadcast.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Thought I pushed update information.
Turtles. All right.
Okay, so go ahead and...
So
First, can we loot and get all of our stuff back?
I would like.
Not a lot of armor class now.
yeah,
Yes.
that's a solid move. While they're doing that, I'm just gonna kind of what all do I see specifically?
So, while you're up there, you see... I'll show everyone at home, too.
You guys ready? Are you ready?
Let's do that.
You see this.
Small army.
As you come up, you see Chaka in front of three other chochos, all donned in plain, simple black robes. And you see what looks to be the entire town encircling this bonfire. There are four short pillars in front of where Chaka is standing, and it looks like Looks like something's about to happen.
Okay. Are there any is there any houses or any little huts?
No.
This is.
This is a forest clearing.
Okay. So
You're
this is
not
away
exactly
from the
sure
village.
where the village is.
Well, Davidge is just. Are they facing us or facing me? That is.
They're facing. They are facing in that direction. You don't know if they've noticed you.
Okay. I think he's
It doesn't appear that they've noticed you at this
gonna
time.
hang there for a second.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and get back to the folks that are down below.
Yes.
Okay, I want to walk over and I want to get my armor gear.
Okay.
Do we find any gear that is not ours?
No. Well, there is. Yes, there's.
Yeah, baby, get that armor.
There's just simple leather armor, a few daggers. Looks like it belonged to the guy who's on the barbecue right now.
Gotcha. Can I grab 2 daggers?
Yep.
I just grabbed whatever was mine.
Okay.
Put everything in
Richard
mine.
does the same.
And all my stuff, of course.
Okay.
Do I see any other doors leading out other than the one that Davish went down?
You do not.
I'm gonna do second wind so I can get some hit points back.
To tell you about this chamber, it looks like a cave. Like this has been carved out of
Okay.
the dirt.
There's no other way out. Like
It-
this is it.
It doesn't appear to be.
Okay.
Richard, kind of taking in the room, is going to just very calmly, actually, he's just going to go, Pumpkin, Nova, thank God you're alive. And when we get out of here, I have a word to have with you. Okay?
Oh,
Your
that's
job might be on the line.
That's
Don't
fine.
worry though. We do full pensions. But also, where's Savage?
Oh, he ran.
I think he ran up the stairs.
Yeah, he ran.
Dear gods, let's go after him. We're going
Right.
to
No.
escape this abysmal
I
place.
know.
No.
I'm gonna message to Damage. This is Pumpkin. What do you see? You can reply to this message.
Savage.
We know these people and we're gonna take care of them.
I tell her what I see.
Guys.
I see all of them.
Apparently there is a whole army up there, and it looks like there's going to be some sort of ritual thing happening, so we should proceed with caution and figure out, are we fighting, are we fleeing? I go with the fleeing.
I also agree with Fling, but I don't see any other way out of here other than down these stairs.
We need to powwow. First, I need to talk to you. Not speaking to David, speaking to Chris' character.
Yes, what is it?
We gotta discuss payment.
I understand, chat, but right now the situation's a little bit dire, so maybe we could talk about payment after we get ourselves out of this situation.
No, we gotta take care of Bootsy. My half is going to 50-50, because I gotta take care of Bootsy.
You know what? Deal. Okay, so we'll talk specifics later. Chewing you a new asshole later, and then Damage. We need to go save Damage. So I say, since there's only one way out of here,
Do we know for certain that there's only one way out of here?
I mean, you can roll an investigation check.
Just checking, just in case.
Can we get Davidge down here? Just
I mean,
call
he's
him
only
back?
He's only a little.
Well, I'm gonna ask you because I don't know your secret Insta message thing to each other.
So are we down and there's up stairway going
Yes.
up out?
So
I rolled a 10.
You don't find anything. There's a door. There's an opening that goes into a separate chamber where it looks like a guard chamber, and then there's a staircase leading up.
I'm gonna walk and get Davish. Like,
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Like pull
walk.
him back.
I'm gonna go up to Davish and just.
What kind?
I go back.
Okay.
Are there guards uniforms in the guard room?
No.
So what are we doing?
But we need
Need
to
to
powwow about that. And no offense, because I know you're the head of the detective agency. The tactical knowledge is lacking severely.
Yes, but
There really isn't a but at the end of that.
good point.
I'm
Okay,
just
we
saying.
don't have time to argue.
No.
That person went screaming, so run or fight.
It seems like it's quite a dire situation. We have two moves. We could try and sneak out of here, or we could stand our ground. I'll leave it up to democracy.
Davish, how many monsters were down there when you or people when you were down there? Like how many could you count? See.
At least 30.
Yeah, okay.
Won't see like smashing, but that's a lot of people.
It
All
doesn't
right,
look
raise your hand if you
very-
want to sneak away. Raise your hand if you'd like to fight.
You understand if we leave them here, they're going to kill more people and eat more people. On top of that, they said something about calling or summoning a Carl Urban. I don't know who that is, but I don't think he's bringing
Urban?
free
So
beer.
I know what he's talking about.
Who is it?
They call Cthulhu.
Roland.
Yeah.
Carl
Okay.
Urban.
So we would know.
Yeah, you guys all heard him mention Cthulhu. Not all of you know who Cthulhu is.
Other than.
If you have proficiency in Yogg-Sothothery,
Would I know just from me, or do you want me to roll?
you don't need to roll. You know a little bit because of what's in your book.
Okay. Okay.
Richard can roll.
What kind of save is that?
It's a
That's wisdom based.
proficiency bonus.
Let me pull up his character sheet. Just bear with me for 1 second.
And while we're trying to make a decision on what we're going to do, to help everybody out, and I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration to do
So it's a
Mantle of
15.
Inspiration on everybody to do 5 bonus hit points, just in case we need them.
Now, is that every time, or is it just a one-shot
It's a
deal?
one. It's 5 points
Okay.
one time, but
Plus 5 one time.
Yeah.
And it's
Plus one,
temporary,
okay.
correct? Or is it healing?
it's temporary. Yeah, they're temporary hit points, and up to 5 creatures, so I can do everybody but me. So,
Thank you.
welcome.
Okay, so let's see. Let's
Mark that.
see what Richard knows about
When?
Cthulhu.
Hi, Gwen.
So, Richard knows the following. He has heard of a great old one known as Great Cthulhu. He knows that he's currently said to be buried in a vast corpse city called Relay, beneath the sea. He kind of exists as sort of a living death. But while his body slumbers, his mind is always active and always dreaming.
Well, that's alarming.
That's the thing.
That's about what he knows.
So, what we have to do is we have to come up with a plan. There's more than one way to skin a cat. That's what my mentor always told me, which was strange because she was a cat lady. So,
If they're doing a ceremony, then why don't we wait till in the middle of said ceremony and we sneak out when it's the craziest?
Let them halfway open a portal and see what other shit comes out.
we
That
don't
doesn't sound
know
like
if
a
they're
good plan.
if they're actually able to go through with the summoning. They seem like fairly crude folk.
We can stay crouched ready so if they start, we look like it's bad juju, we can attack them.
We need to get out of here as soon as possible because I don't know if you guys know what they're about to summon, but we don't stand a chance from what I know about. We need to get out ASAP.
I'm with Nova. I
So
say
once
let's
they-
get the fuck out of here.
Sometimes it is better to run than die.
Yes.
We can't protect nobody if we're dead.
Yes.
Exactly.
Right, but if we leave them here and let them summon this thing, then that's here. That's
But
in
we
our
do-
backyard.
But we can go get recruitments and get help and then come back.
We
It's a
know.
horrible idea.
I mean, by all means, if you want to fight them, go ahead. But
I honestly 110% planning on with or without you. I can't just let them summon something here that's going to hurt everybody around it. On top of that, let's pretend the demon isn't even in play. They're eating random people. Random people. It could have just as easily been my sister that stumbled in these woods that they could have eaten. I'm burning this place to the ground.
this is true. You make a good point. I mean,
if we're going to burn it, and I'm all about burning, what would be a way that we
as
can...
Davish, I vote to burn their village. If we burn their village, they won't have any supplies. They won't be able to survive.
So we need to create chaos in the time.
We could create distractions. We could draw their attention somewhere else. We can get out, burn their buildings.
So do we need to stay in the mouth of this cavern and attack or get out surrounded him?
Plus, based on the layout of everything here, it looks like they're going to have sacrifices to do it. And
I have an
we're the
idea
sacrifices.
for
So if we're not there, then no ritual.
So should we stealth, surround them, and set fire to everything?
I vote for that.
Okay, I have crossbows. I can rig it to where my arrows have fire attached to them. I can save them.
I can also
shatter
just shoot
and
fire.
things.
All right, we'll put it up to another vote. Who says burning down all their buildings? Who says running in there and testing our luck against 30 little people with stabby stabs? How about we meet in the middle? You two can cause a distraction while we go and burn their buildings.
Works for me. I'm gonna kill as many as I can.
I'm with you, baby.
Me too, buddy.
Alright, I'm gonna stay to the mouth of this cavern and shoot my arrows.
I'm gonna say, I would not do that, and here's the reason being. If you're at the mouth of that cavern and they charge, you're getting back into a hole. You need to get out where you've got all this free room, so if they come out, you can move.
That's
See what I'm saying? That's the tactical route, because if you're right here, you're gonna get back in, and then that's gonna be a horrible idea. So, and I'm gonna tell you this, you using a map, but that is a tactically unsound maneuver. You want to get out and about. My best course of action, you let me and Ray charge like hell and just start busting ass, and then they're gonna be so confused.
I'm loose.
That's right, buddy.
Well, just remember, Lorena,
Yeah,
you still have your sister to think about. I expect all of us to get out of this alive.
I don't.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Okay, so you two are charging head on,
Yeah, and then you two, during the commotion, you guys can get out.
and then we're setting fire to everything?
I'd burn everything down. I think once things start burning, they might disperse.
Especially those fields where they're growing that stuff.
Well, I'm taking out these four first. I think if we take these four down, these idiots aren't going to know what the hell to do.
Yes, it seems like they do kind of congregate around the chief.
Yeah, well, I'm saying chief. Oh, yeah, I'm cutting his dick off.
Head off the snake.
Yeah.
Alright, so that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us left. So,
I'll hang
I
back
can count myself
I'll
twice.
hang back and heal as much as I can.
By the way,
who's
You-
going right, who's going left?
you guys are starting to hear a lot of people chanting in unison.
It seems time is of the essence.
Alright, I call this one going right, let's go.
Alright, you two run in, we'll go around.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab out my torch and my tinder box,
Okay.
getting ready to like light it when we run out.
What kind of damage does Richard do? It's reading.
Yes, I believe so.
I want to stealth.
Yeah, I think stealthing is a good idea.
So who's going right? So you're hanging back, you guys are charging.
I'm going right.
You're going right, who's going right, and who's going left?
I'm just gonna say, like, okay, people on right go on that side.
What,
And then
wait, right
you're
and left
going-
are just...
To
Just
middle.
stealth around.
Which one's you? This one?
Yeah.
Alright, you're
Put
going
me
center.
somewhere in the middle where I can heal you.
Yeah,
as
Rich-
much as
Richard and-
possible.
I'm pretty sure Richard's
You wanna
gonna,
go left?
stick close to Davidge at this point. So Richard and Davidge will both go.
And then
Left.
me,
Yeah.
and me and you will go right.
Should I do crossbow? Shoot from a distance.
Don't. I wouldn't let them give them any kind of.
You want to sneak out and not shoot at them.
Don't
because if
shoot
you
at
come,
them.
You don't want
Yeah.
to cover fire. They're going to know which way you're going.
Yeah.
Target.
All right. Yeah, we need to hurry up. So.
Okay.
Could I say I grab like a torch from the wall?
Sure.
So.
Yeah, I have my torch lit.
So Richard.
Stealth check.
I have disadvantage. Because of my armor.
The chanting is now loud enough that you can hear it.
Richard rolled a 6.
I have
Davidge
12.
rolled a 4.
Okay.
Richard and Davidge both rolled very low.
Have you two charged yet?
No.
I say go now.
Okay. Let's go.
So as Richard and Davidge are going out, because they rolled so
The
well stealth, Richard's
chanting
just
has
gonna
now
be-
stopped.
Richard's just gonna be like, Davidge, my boy, you know I would never abandon you. I'm so glad you're okay.
The chanting has now stopped.
That's.
What do we see?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
see as
we
we
sneak out. Yeah.
sneak out.
So, you currently see this guy has fallen on the ground. He's now starting to pick himself up. You notice he's apparently, prior to this ritual, he's taken off his robe, and you see that there's a symbol carved into his chest. And he doesn't move like you would like you've seen the other Chochos move. He moves with purpose. You notice the air in the area is a lot colder than when you were up there before.
This is no good.
A mist is rising from the ground and just seems to be entering his body.
Can I see this
And-
symbol?
Make a perception check real quick.
I don't see shit. 10.
You can tell it's a symbol, but you can't really make it out from.
Okay.
And let's see, so you guys, I think you're pretty close. So this Chocho stands up, kind of looks around, looks at the all the people or all the Chochos around this fire. He looks at the Chochos that are sitting on the pillars, and they all just fall to their knees.
All of them?
All of them fall to their knees,
Except for the
one that just stand up.
Oh. So these guys are on their knees too?
Yes. And you hear this individual start to speak. Now, I know you guys have stuff that you're planning on doing. There's stuff going on here, so go ahead and do what you're going to do so we just kind of do this in real time so we know who's where and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So her and I are stealthing right to like the houses.
Well, my new children. Why do you summon me here? Chaka stands up, cowering before him, walking forward, cowering his head meekly before him. We summoned you to meet you, O Great One. We come bearing gifts, freshly caught offerings to honor your Lord. And you notice Chaka has pointed towards the staircase where you guys are currently chilling out. And so this entity just kind of, his eyes and head shift over to you. His form begins to walk over towards where you all are. You can tell he's seen you.
You've seen all of us?
Yes.
Can we shoot him?
Yeah, this is all in real time, so
So I can say shoot him and I can shoot him?
it's like
Yep, I'm ready.
he's gone there.
Alright, go.
It's like, wow.
How many can we move? What's the most we can move? 30.
New offerings. Well, isn't this just a ragtag bunch?
ragtag.
Interesting.
30.
You all reek of my grandmother's spawn. Are you the ones I saw in my dreams? Slaying that dark spawn?
Get me closer to
Oh.
Well, I've seen many things while I have dreamt. In fact, I still slumber now. This is but a dream of mine. Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
in innocent bystander.
Natural 20.
Go ahead and
Natural 20!
that'll hit.
Yes! Oh, you know it. Hit it good, baby.
Do
it, girl!
7 sets. I'd say 12.
Okay, what'd you hit him with?
My great axe.
Well, you rolled double damage dice, man.
Hang on, I'm sorry. No. Hang on. It's 14. I hit him with my great axe plus 2.
Okay.
Trust me.
So you come down while he's talking, and
Oh wait, that's all the double damage.
Yeah, because you rolled a
14,
7,
so
14
it's-
plus 2. You don't double your modifier, you just double the dice that you roll.
yeah, you only double the dice.
So it's 14 plus the 7 of the.
Yeah.
So 14, so that's 21, 22, 23. 23 points of damage.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
so you come down and you like slash at his chest, like right through the symbol, and it doesn't seem to really phase him.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Richard would like to do his little findy outy thing.
Okay, go ahead and roll a Yogg self-authority check.
I love that.
I
That's
will
That's a
say-
technical term for it.
I will say that I probably stopped and watched that happen. Where we're
That's
at.
a 12.
That fails.
Shit.
Just looks like a normal Cho-Cho. Well, you have fire and spirit. You know, Dagon has come to me and told me of the treachery of this tribe. While I love acquiring new followers, this type of treachery cannot go unpunished. And he swivels around and looks towards the tribe.
As soon as I hear him say Dagon, I'm going to shoot Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
And I just want to say, let me see if it hits. Okay, so it's a 10, so probably it doesn't hit.
Goes right by his head.
Just pay attention.
No.
I would have just yelled, and never mind.
I see here an opportunity. The 7 of you, and an entire village. Those of you who survive, leave with your lives. And current sins against us are forgiven. He looks at you, and then he looks back at the tribe. This ought to be interesting. And once he says interesting, you see the big bonfire roar up around it.
Where's the bonfire? This?
Yeah. All of the Cho-Chos take a step back in fear. The ones that you can see up here look like they just shit their pants. And and you notice that mist that you saw envelop the body. It's now left the body.
May I, as he says that, roll an insight to figure out what exactly he means by...
Yeah, go ahead and roll an insight.
Fuck these dice.
I told you to take a second shot.
Here, you can take my good
I
side.
have like a plus, like, fucking 6 or something. 10.
Eh?
These are my good
Sounds like battle to the death.
Sounds like battle to the death.
And upon this mist leaving the body, it just begins to dissolve in front of you. The skin is melting off, and it screams up to the heavens. And the screams echo through the forest until there's a pile of gore around his feet, and his bones crumple to the ground.
The one that was in front of us?
Yeah, the
Okay,
one that
so
was
he's
talking.
turned to goo.
Yeah.
He's dead.
We didn't even
The entire village looks in terror at the 7 of you. And we're going to roll for initiative now.
Alright, so
Are you freaking kidding me?
purple will be Richard and the other will be Devin.
The 7 or what? That's a 9.
Okay, I can't roll for shit tonight.
Where's my dice, Joe, when I need it? Poor Matt, having to roll for all.
Are you rolling for every single
Let's not roll
Cho-Cho?
for all of them.
I'm not rolling for every... if you can see, I have them kind of in
they're like
groups.
in
Oh.
So it's helping me
Damn,
keep
Matt.
track of
All I'm gonna say
these.
is I hope they have a low armor class and low hit points.
Okay,
Amen.
so...
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah, I better not get a lollipop
Let's
for that.
think of something.
Yeah,
What flavor you want?
The non-death flavor.
Sour apple. Is a non-death flavor.
Is that what it is?
Alrighty. 25 to 20.
Nope.
Okay, 15 to 20.
Davich has a 19.
Davich has, what's Davich's
Dex.
dex?
He rolled a nat 17.
Okay.
Yeah,
Plus
it's
two. Okay.
yeah, it's plus 2.
All right, everybody, give me your rappers.
So how about I just give you my mixtape?
10 to 15.
10.
Richard got a 12.
I got a 10.
Stupid +1 initiative bonus bullshit.
Those of you who got 10s, what's your dex modifier?
Plus 2.
Let's see.
Plus
Oh, sorry, I got a 12.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh no, plus 0. Never mind.
Plus 0?
Plus 0.
Plus 2. Okay, so you go first.
There's 3 of us left. What'd you say?
Let's see, 5 to 10?
I got a 9.
I got a 6.
9, 6, 5.
Oh, gee, school, let's make
So
like hockey
9.
sticks and get the fuck out of here.
Oh, I'm with you, Shaggy.
Fuck you right now.
Let me point out, I voted for running our fucking asses out of here.
I don't think that's an option now.
No.
Welcome to Thunderdome, motherfucker.
Oh, come on, dice. Which one's going to be nice to me? Oh, thank you, baby. You're all good. I need options.
I'm gonna stress eat all those donuts. I swear to God.
I'm full.
There's a good mixture of them in there. I told him, I said, make sure that you get a good mixture.
Okay,
I'm at the internet. I can go eat.
up first is Davich.
Once I die, I'm
Oh.
gonna go eat donuts. I'm good.
That's the best thing.
Tactical
Oh,
positioning.
This is a bad spot.
You're at, where are you guys at?
Do a good dab.
Do you have long range or do you have short range stuff?
I have long range.
That's not bad about where you're at.
I have 1 long range weapon.
I kind of want to get like behind that pit so they have to go around it.
Is the fire still like big and scary?
The fire, it just roared up as he was dissolving, and then it's now back down to
And
like...
that guy died. Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Actually, okay, so he's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Just like... Yeah, he's a pile of goo. And he was naked, so it's not like there's clothes or anything.
I'm going to shoot a firebolt at that one.
Which one?
That one.
Alrighty.
Start taking them out.
Yeah.
That
Let's go for that one.
10 damage.
We just got
Wait, how much damage?
10.
Okay. Yay. Thank the
Shit, back up.
freaking.
roll high on those bitches so I don't have to like
That's
keep
it
track
for-
of their hit
That's it
points.
for damage. That's it for damage.
Okay. Alrighty. Now, let's see. So upon seeing one of them being burned alive and the whatever that was has just basically said, all y'all fight to the death.
Morale check. Oh, they're fucking running away.
Yeah. I love cowards.
Problem is, are they gonna hit a force field or anything?
No. Nah.
He couldn't. He was a demon. He couldn't put up a force field.
Wall of force
That is true.
is a thing.
He might have been like legit
Did-
Thunderdome.
Is the entity gone? Like it's gone.
As far as you know,
It's gone in the form that we saw it in.
it is no longer in the form that you saw it in.
It turned to goo.
It's a little goopy boy.
Okay, so it looks like those ones are getting the fuck out of Dodge, because...
Smart.
Yeah.
I would do that if I were you.
Alrighty. Now,
Does that mean Choo Choo seem easily scarable?
Not necessarily. They saw some shit.
They seem like pussies.
Oh my God.
okay, Jimmy.
No, thank you. I could not think of fast enough.
Okay, so it's now Jakad's turn.
Not Jakar. I hate that
More
bastard.
like jerk off. I can move him if you want.
Yeah. Whoever that is over there, he saw.
Bootsy?
Yeah.
Is that Bootsy?
That's
Bootsy.
Bootsy.
Alrighty.
Come and get some.
I imagine Boozy having like buck teeth.
But he's still like charming somehow.
he's got like a boyish charm to him.
He does.
Sorry, this is one that I have never used before. Actually, this is from this source material, so
Alright.
not many people have seen this before.
I hate Jakar. Jakar's a jackass.
What is a Chakal? Is that just
He's a Cho-Cho.
He's the leader of the Choo-Choos. He's the
Cho-Chos.
person that poisoned us with a
Of the
smile on our face. Back in the South,
How tall
that's
is
what we
a
call
choo-choo?
them. Snake
They're
in
like
the weeds.
halfling size, right?
They're like 4 feet.
They're human sized. They look like normal humans.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Darker
Oh, but they're just
color
short?
than me.
Some are short, some are tall.
Oh, really? I thought they were freaking pygmies.
They're almost
Same.
indistinguishable
That's why
from
I wanted-
humans.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they're almost
They're
indistinguishable
They're
from
just
humans.
regular people. I thought they were
Yeah.
midgets for some reason.
That's because you're racist.
Every time I think of like a small tribe of cannibals, I just think
Pygmies. Oh, okay.
Don't feel bad when you said there was like 40 of them. I'm like, it's like 40 midgets. Like, I'm gonna be taken away to WWF. Like, we can win this. So.
Don't underestimate short people, okay?
Yes. 5'2".
you just kick and spin.
Yeah.
That's all you do.
I'm sorry, I'm closer than both.
Okay,
You ever seen
so-
Mario just
All
drop
I'm
it, just
saying.
combo them?
He's
I
gonna
think
take
they're corgis, so that I
two, two attacks towards
What if
you.
you're teaching me to squat?
He's gonna bite you and claw you.
I know, that's why we're here.
We fight like a bitch.
But it felt like a pig.
18 to hit. Okay.
Oh, Bootsy. Bootsy's raging. Bootsy raging?
Bootsy ain't had a
Raging
chance.
yet.
And 21 to hit.
Yeah.
So alrighty.
So you have 1 out of 2 left. I have 2 out of 7.
Bootsy rolls out.
Well, Bootsy low on health too.
Oh.
So you take 10 points of piercing damage.
Some use the bonus to help it out.
Yeah.
And then you move like 5.
And it is nighttime.
And then you take 12 additional points of slashing as he bites and claws at you. Oh, shit!
Wait, I know what I'm doing next.
Bootsy down.
Oh god. It's because we just got out of combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I took my short second lived act.
So that is his turn. Let's see if he's. Oh.
No! The fuck out of here, you stupid little bitch. Get the fuck out of here, I'll bet you gonna sing.
Matt, whatever you're rolling, keep rolling.
Yeah. It's like a ball run away. Easiest fight ever.
It's a little love of everything. And then we can set it really on fire. Basically.
Oh.
Alrighty. It's now Richard's turn.
Yeah.
Richard Tracy just runs along with his trusty friend. What's that Adele song? And he's gonna shoot Peekaboo at Chakar.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Wait, let me get the profile up. It was. Come on, Richard. Chris, what the fuck, man? he missed.
That missed.
Let me see if he is.
It goes wild off to the left.
Okay.
And I'll try and word sneak attack him again. Or whatever that is. Like,
Yeah. It's not an attack.
yeah,
right
it's
now?
the learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but educate sneak
Yeah.
attack. Yeah.
Go to Yog Sothothry.
Come on. That's like fucking 7.
Can't really tell.
It has AP and
Okay. turn is done.
Oh,
Let's
which
take
one
his
is
action.
Okay.
But I can't reach that.
You can't.
But it's
Both.
possible.
Bootsy, I need a death saving throw from you, please.
What do you need?
Roll and hope you get a
Roll
bonus.
what?
You roll a d20, and if it's above a 10, you succeed. If it's below a 10, it fails.
Roll one.
Two. Not a
Okay.
Not a one.
So that's
It's a
one
fail, but it's not a natural one. That would have
Fail,
been
fail.
2 fails.
That's how people die.
Yeah.
I don't want Bootsy to die.
We just got boots.
We just got
We
Bootsy!
just adopted him.
He's so cute, guys.
Alrighty. Quinn,
I have an important question.
it is your turn.
Did Nibbles ever show up? Did I find Nibbles? Oh shit.
We'll get to that. It's something that you
Nibbles
can't really
is
deal with right now because it's just a busy battle.
Okay, so on our friend there that's laying on the ground, I'm going to cast Healing Word
Okay.
at second level so that I can do 4d4 plus 5 back to him, which will be
Holy shit.
yeah
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13
Plus
thank you.
5.
Plus 5, so 18 back to you, sir.
All right.
So, Bootsy, you are
He
conscious
gets
again.
the hiccup.
Question: can I use that
Not
as a
yet.
bonus action and take my action?
That is
Yes.
healing word is a bonus action.
Okay. So
18?
Yep.
Heck yeah.
before I do what I'm thinking about doing, can you tell me where you're at hit points wise?
You got 18.
I got 18.
Oh,
You
yeah.
18?
Yeah, because you was a 0.
He's back in Bootson.
I can't do it this time. I want to do Cloud Daggers, but if I do, I'm going to hurt him.
Yeah.
He's going to walk in. He's going to walk in.
Well, I mean,
I'm right.
unless he's right next to you,
Yeah.
did you move up to him? Or
I did not move at all.
because I mean, because Cloud of Daggers follows you, but it's within a 5 foot.
So you would,
Uh,
as long as you don't move.
Yeah, as long as you don't move within 5 feet of him, it's not going to hurt.
Okay. Then I want to cast Cloud Daggers at second level.
Okay.
And so that's 4d4 plus 2d4 for every. Yeah, so that's 6d4.
Where are you at?
I am going to stay right there, and then I'm out of way of him.
Do you want to? You have to be with
Yeah,
within
you're
melee
right.
range of
Okay,
him.
go right there.
But
Then.
you still walk in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't say that I have to roll or anything. I mean, do I? It does.
I think automatic damage whenever they first enter it, and at the beginning of their turn.
Yes, it says
Yeah, so you
a
just roll
creature it takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time, or when a turn starts in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you just do damage.
Yeah. You just do the damn thing.
Yeah, the downside is you have to be next to them. And you have to smell their stinky feet.
Ew.
Gross.
8,
12,
12,
15.
15. 15 damage.
Holy
He's obviously dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's cute, you guys.
He's a weird. No way. No.
I'll need a donut.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of donuts.
I'll bring a box.
Quinn, does that do it for you?
Yes, that does. I'm out.
Alrighty, Pumpkin.
Oh, what?
How can Spice Turkey watching?
So I am going to use my crossbow to hit Jacob because he looks like the baddiest bad.
Alrighty.
So I'm gonna shoot him.
Roll to hit.
No, which baby might need some steak. Okay, come on, folks. No Sasha today. Oh, frick noodle. Does a 11 hit?
No, it does not.
Well, guess what? I shoot and I do not shoot him. Basically. The daggers are real confusing.
Yes.
And then here's the bonus action. I have movement still, right?
Yes. I'm gonna crank the music a little bit.
Okay, good. Would it be a bonus action to like put away my crossbow and take out my rapiers?
Yes, I'll allow that as bonus action.
Okay, I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm going to.
As long as it's dropping your crossbow on the ground and pulling out your
Yeah,
rapiers.
I'm fine with that. So I'm gonna drop my crossbow, take out my 2 rapiers, and then I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
No, and I'm just gonna attack the group.
Alrighty. they are invested. Let's see.
Oh, wait, he's not from.
Mm-hmm.
Bootsy Brown.
Come at me, bro.
Let's see. Who's back there?
That's Richard and Davidge.
Richard and Davidge. He doesn't want to go near that cloud. He's gonna.
Does he?
Or does it?
It's a
You
nice
know,
looking
it's a pretty cloud.
cloud.
It's got music in it. I play my lute.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay, so that one goes up to attack Pumpkin.
Come at me, bro. I say.
Every time someone says that, they roll really, really well.
That's what I
So.
say. Hold on. Don't come at me, bro.
Stay away.
Where is it? There he is. See, first attack is a 12 to hit.
No.
Second attack is a natural 19.
Yes.
I mean, no.
No.
You take 8 points of slashing damage as he brings his claws and scratches you.
Well, I better not have tetanus after this, or I'm coming for your mom.
And then the other one takes out his blowgun and aims at Quinn.
Oh shit.
There's a blowgun? This is ridiculous.
14 to hit.
Probably 1 second. It's been a while since I looked at it. Yes, it hits.
Okay.
Yeah, I officially going to don't have one. Anybody else want one?
I'm actually gonna go with you.
Okay.
Just bring, yeah.
I'll bring the box back.
Bring a
actually,
box.
And you can just choose what y'all want.
Okay.
There's 2 boxes.
You take 4 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
We're all good. I'm the healer.
Save the con.
Oh, yeah.
19
Okay.
plus, hang on,
It's a pass.
plus 2, that's 21.
Okay. So
Thank you guys.
you passed it, so you only take half damage. So you
Oh.
take 5 points of poison damage.
5 points of poison damage.
Oh, it's not like.
It's not
loose
those.
darts?
Yeah,
Okay.
these
Thank
are different
God.
darts.
That would have been fucking terrible.
I'm not going to be that much of a dick. I figured I already threw this many people at you. Okay,
Yeah, those
so
are, and they were putting out fresh, y'all. I made them give me fresh donuts. I'm fucking around with donuts, y'all. Oh,
then that'll do it for him. Alrighty. Next up is Nova.
Me too. And I'm not gonna be today.
okay, so. I'm going to
Once you get what you need out of it.
Okay. So, I'm going to look over and I'm going to cast Moonbeam at Chichika.
Okay.
So, he needs to make a con save.
Con save.
Who's gonna fail it?
yes, hard.
No, fail it.
Nat 1 in.
You're gonna nat 1, aren't you?
15.
Fuck me.
That was what you needed.
No, he
Oh,
only takes
No,
half.
that means you.
No, he saves from it.
No, if it's a 15 at the mark, that means he fails it like armor class. So.
No,
No.
No,
it
it's half damage.
if you roll it or he succeeded.
He succeeded
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah, he just takes half damage.
But he, no. That's for the initial to cast it. If he fails it then, but.
No, boy. Look, listen. When a creature enters a spell area for the first time, turn starts to turn its engulfing up the flame. It's half damage.
Look,
I know my moonbeam!
he did always play Warlock, so I'll have you read that.
No, my first 5th edition character ever was a druid. And that's like
So
the
I
druid
cast it, he saves, but he still takes damage.
He takes
half the
So
damage.
cut what you're rolling.
Tell me what it is total you roll.
Okay, you guys. 2d10.
You guys.
That's 10, so 5. And that is, if it makes a difference, it's radiant damage. And it's just gonna.
moonbeams.
I'm sorry, I apologize. It's a silver beam. It's just gonna stay on him. So at the beginning, enters the spell for the first time, or it starts its turn there and has
Oh
to
my
make
god,
the save.
it's got 2 of those. Chicka fuck.
So you are chicken fuck, yo. And then I'm going to 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna get 20. I'm just gonna stay on
Be
the.
in 5 feet with me.
I don't know if you know about Nova, but that's a lot of enemies and that's not a lot of hit points.
Why are you moving towards?
Oh,
I'm going around the perimeter.
Oh.
I'm coming up to you. And I'm gonna end my turn there.
Okay.
I don't know if you know this about Nova.
But
She
knocked
runs
out.
towards danger.
she jumps off train.
She don't care that she's squishy.
Nobody don't give a shit.
Nova don't give a fuck.
She might
Okay.
want to invest in a
Is that
thing
it?
that allows her to wear heavier armor.
Amen to that.
Alrighty, next up, Raylan.
Alright.
Are you gonna go to rage?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
My boy.
Run over here. Man. Nobody fucks with Bootsy.
Alrighty, roll the hit.
I ship it.
Oh, and he's flanked.
Yep.
It's flanked.
So you get an advantage.
Then what do I add to it?
You roll 2 dice and you take the highest.
Okay. So 1. Oh, that's a lot better. That's 19. And then what do I add
That
to
hits.
that? Don't I add
You
something?
add your strength modifier and your proficiency. That's a +6.
Okay,
And
so
then
that's
to damage, you're gonna add 6.
So 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 25.
That hits.
Okay.
And then,
Just barely.
Just barely.
And then your damage is, what is it?
His damage with the hammer. Oh,
Is-
hit. He gets a +7.
yes,
It's
1d8
+5.
1d8.
Yeah, because the
Oh, it's
rating
the hammer.
hammer's down here because it's 8 + 5. So.
Okay.
Fun.
It's gonna be +6.
8
You have a
plus 6.
You have a +4 strength and it's +2 for the range.
Okay, so this +6. So you're looking at 9.
9?
Yeah.
9, 9, 9.
9.
Isn't that no?
But then I got my
damage on
second
Adrian?
action.
It is.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Then hit axe.
Okay.
Good job. Spreckens of the way.
First one 17. Second
15,
one
I
is
put it in.
1. So definitely not that one.
Okay.
So 17 plus, what did we say was 6?
+6.
So 23.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. And then
Thank God.
hand axe is D6 plus 4 slashing. So it's 7. But is there any pluses on that one? Besides-
You only get the +2 from the rage.
Okay.
I
So
love
I
it.
think it's 7. I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, you have to have like a feat to actually add the modifier to the damage.
Plus 2 melee damage with strength weapons. So that means.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that would have made a big difference with that because it would have been instead of plus 4 to +6.
What says the +2 melee damage for strength?
Here.
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah.
Because
read
we
it,
got.
'cause you
I want
read
to see
it,
how
yeah.
much actual damage. Because great weapon master. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's just the plus.
Okay.
I love it.
But it's not the plus 2 to what I just did.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Alrighty.
That's all I want.
Rock.
Because I can get more hit points. And an extra action.
Oh hell no, dog.
Ah, hell no, dog.
Actually.
Ah, hell no, dog. Listen, we're the only ones allowed to flank. They can't flank too. It's not allowed.
That's cute. That you think that.
Could you just left it? It's cute. Stop it. Quit moving.
They're not allowed to be smart. They're not us.
Oh shit.
I'm dead.
I'm too sleep deprived for this.
something nice to say for Nova to Memorial.
Y'all bitches better start.
We'll just play the diss track from the stranger.
Alrighty. We're going to start with the ones that are on Nova right now.
Oh, why the fuck not?
I mean, we might as well get you dropping to the ground
I have a cure
out of the
wounds
way.
spell. I can only use it once, but I have it.
Go ahead.
However, I will
Not
say
the
these
next
are the small guys, like the weaker guys.
The non-pygmy.
These are the weaker of.
These are the shorter ones.
Thank you.
These are like the village pygmies. These aren't like the fighting pygmies.
Yeah.
I took this as an
These
insult.
are-
Why
yeah.
you calling me out like that?
Like when they move
So-
all of them out.
Go ahead, Matt. Hit me. Hit me with
Misses.
your best shot.
Bubba,
Misses.
Bubba. Woo!
You got lucky.
Yeah.
Both of them.
She's up all night to get lucky.
Let's see. And the two, or the one on
And
Pumpkin.
my husband. Well, all right, for you. Left you.
16 to hit.
I work class 16. Can't this be like the thing where I take out of damage?
You only take 4 points of slashing damage from a short sword.
Thank you, babe.
And let's see.
Oh no. Wait, I didn't mean to do that.
The other two raise their short bows. And one's going to aim at Quinn.
Lovely. Of course they are.
And.
Will the 50
Can I
hit
see
you?
you? Yep, they can see you.
50 hit you.
And the other one can see who's the green dice.
Savage. That's a dumb me saying me.
Okay, so the one hitting Quinn, 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, and the one hitting Davich, a natural 18.
Yeah, that.
Remember, these are the small guys. Like, don't lose hope.
Yeah, we got it, guys. We got this.
Hold on.
Okay, Quinn, you take 4 points of piercing damage,
I'll take it.
and Davich, you take 2 points of piercing damage.
Thank you for rolling low, Matt.
This guy's
We
a
appreciate
bitch.
it.
And on day 574, I'll take that.
Why me?
Okay, that should be all of that group. Next group.
Next
Cut.
group.
Well, they all rolled shitty, so they're like all grouped together now.
Well, I'm glad they rolled shitty, but can't they just all like drop dead of some sudden plague?
Amen to that.
Yeah, I vote they all got bubonic plague and died.
Can they?
Or gonorrhea.
Can they?
Something.
Can they like have like encumbered movement because they all shit their pants earlier?
Yeah, their pants are so full they're carrying it.
I'm sorry, but Chris would appreciate it if they all
Every one of them shit themselves. Chris would love that.
Chris, it's a minefield for you. I'm so tired. At least home is 20 minutes away.
Okay, so
Cool. Everybody pray over my phone.
first one is shooting a bow at Pumpkin.
Why? What did I do to you?
18.
There's a 50 hit.
It was a 47 hit.
Take 6 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
Next one is going to aim at. It sees the cloud of daggers up, so it's going to aim at Quinn.
Did you see what I look like? I look like an absolute.
It misses.
Why would they want to?
Yay.
And the other one sees Davich back there. However, you're out of his primary, so he has disadvantage on this one. So 11 to hit.
No fucking way.
So kind of, he went really wide, so like it goes like over your head. Alrighty. So that's them.
See, usually when you're a ranged character, you run away from things.
Is that how that works?
That is yeah.
Yay!
It's a learning curve.
I love it when they run away.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
They might hear you.
Shh, I come back. I love this.
So 2 of these are cowards.
Yeah. Thank you.
This one.
It is Dominic Falls.
kiss away.
Tries to shoot Pumpkin, but it misses.
Thank you.
Probably because he sucks.
Because you're
Alrighty.
distracted by my cuteness.
So, now we're at the top of the round. Damage.
Davish.
That was one round, you guys.
Fuck.
It's nice for you.
6.
We better go.
Davish.
Yeah. Mr. DM.
He's gonna.
What? Y'all jumped off the fucking train.
I didn't.
I just drank the tea. Should have had the Kool-Aid.
Firebolt right here.
Alrighty.
I'll take
Roll to hit.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that was a journey. That was bullshit.
I missed.
With a what?
With a 9.
Yeah, that missed.
It was a 17.
It
For-
was a
for-
17 and then
I'll tell you, for the little guys, all you got to beat is a 12.
Oh, that's fine.
They're easy to hit. And if you could roll high on their damage so I could just kill them outright, so I don't have to...
Try my best there, bud.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks.
That was amazing.
Okay. And
I tried.
anything else? Okay. So these guys have... so these 4 are now out of combat because they've gone running.
Oh. Oh! See, I'm the blonde girl. You do you.
So
Exchange was what I want to know.
You about to find out.
It's about to get.
So Shaka seeing you with the daggers.
Con save.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and for
The
so
daggers.
daggers and moonbeam. So
Yeah.
a con for moonbeam and a.
And daggers, he takes damage.
Oh, he just takes
17 for the con save.
Yeah.
He still takes half.
Ooh, 18?
So
So
9.
9.
And then daggers, he just takes.
Daggers, he just takes damage.
Are these at the end of the turn or at the top of the turn?
The beginning of the turn, but you start in the.
So
in the
Shaka's about to.
Okay, go ahead and roll the damage for the just so I get it out of the way.
About to get him
I
out.
got you. Okay, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 10. That's 12. Plus anything?
No.
So 12.
12.
Well,
And then that's not half damage. So 21.
Just the start of his turn.
Right? Fucking cloud of daggers, man.
21.
Movie, man.
Okay.
Yeah, moonbeam's stupid powerful. I love that spell.
So
It sounds like a really hippie spell.
it's going
It's a
to
druid spell.
yeah, it's gonna hit you.
Of course it is. Because it loves me.
Why is it in my shot?
Do you really want to taunt it? I mean,
It's gonna hit me whether I taught it or not.
15 to hit.
Yes, it is.
Boo.
Okay.
And a 10 to hit.
10
misses.
is right at. Yeah, 10 hits.
10 hits.
Yeah.
Did you not put your armor back on?
No, I have armor on. I'm only at.
What's your dexterity modifier, girl?
I'm on armor class of 10.
Did you push equip on D&D Beyond? Because I feel like it's not equipped.
Yeah, what kind of armor does you have?
Let me see. I'm gonna equip him.
You got. I don't think it's 10 hits. Personally.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, you have to check the little box next
Oh,
to
my,
it.
my apologies. I didn't realize that my armor wasn't equipped. 11. So yeah, second one doesn't hit.
Okay.
Take that.
And you will have a god on worship right now. Woo!
No offense to any pygmies watching.
Yes, we are.
I think they already
a
took it a bit-
friendly environment.
I never thought that would ever be said.
So you take 10 points of piercing damage as he
Ow.
bites into your arm.
Ow.
And oh, he can't.
12. Owie.
So seeing this is not a great place for him to be standing, he's going to bonus action
Of course he is.
and get the fuck out of there.
Opportunity attack?
Rogue attack.
No.
No.
Aw,
Disengage.
Because he's full of
Rogues,
You can
man.
use
Rogue.
the damn moonbeam.
I want an action.
No, it's a bonus.
It's a. I don't like they said it's a bone.
This is probably. Well, that thing.
Okay.
Probably like.
Richard.
Richard Tracy.
That was a Quinn's turn, right? We haven't come to me yet.
No.
Okay, thank you.
You're up right after Bootsy.
Okay.
Richard Tracy is going to go after with Peekaboo.
Which one?
That
Okay.
one. Nat 19.
That hits.
Okay, how much fucking damage is that? Going between two things on your phone is like is hell. That is 2d6 plus 3. 9.
No.
9. And then I'm gonna try and learn sneak attack thing on what's the dick?
Alrighty, go ahead and
10.
can't quite get a read on him. He's really, really hard to read.
I just can't get him. I can't pin him down. Richard Tracy. Stone.
Okay. Bootsy.
Wait, we're going after him.
Right.
I get up, use half my movement to
Do a kip up. Yeah.
get up from prone. 5, 10. Shit.
As a barbarian, don't you have 40 movement speed?
Good question there.
For a Goliath, I think he does have.
35 or 40.
He should have 40.
Because at some point it increases by 10.
It says it's 30.
Now,
Okay.
No!
That's weird.
13, yeah. Damn.
Good rage. That just makes it so you take out.
Yeah, I am gonna do that. I'm going to rage. Oh.
People are about to get yucked up.
Fuck you up.
Yuck you up.
Well,
This is not based on a trademarked character.
no.
Oh, it's not!
Raging. Now, I gotta have some.
I mean, you can
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna throw my hand axe +1 at his ass.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll the hit using ranged attack. So instead of your strength, you're using your dex.
Alright.
I think hand axe is 3 strength. I thought.
But you're throwing it.
For throw. Oh, for throwing.
For throwing.
I'm dumb.
You're not dumb.
No, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, that probably misses. 3.
Oh, but you get to roll twice because he's enraged, right?
Oh.
Or in Berserker or whatever.
No, that's not advantage.
Yeah.
What is it, dex?
Or it does.
Yeah, that's probably not
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
It goes.
Does it maybe hit one of these characters?
It lands about right here.
That's a bad look happening. Look!
Do we need to mark?
Here, I'll.
Okay.
You still have movement though.
That
You
should
can
little
still
hammer
move if
so
you
you
want.
can go with it.
If you would like to move.
I'm just gonna get in front of where I block my buddy.
Good job.
Okay.
That's it.
Quinn.
Usually Quinn's flirting a little bit.
Yeah.
Just wait till we get back to it.
Oh shit!
If we ever get
If we ever get back to my club, I don't even know who's running it.
Well, we've already beaten half of them
um,
with the power of fear.
While they're running away.
They might recoup and come attack us. Not that I want to give you any ideas, man.
I already have ideas.
I know.
we know.
Y'all didn't even let me.
You had a speech planned out, didn't you?
Well, no, I had figured out how to pronounce all these Lovecraftian chants. I didn't get to do any of them.
We got one out. I heard like half of one.
My God's still up, right? It's,
It is, but that wouldn't be the first time he's entered.
Yeah.
okay. I think I'm gonna cast Bane on him.
Okay.
Yes. I'm gonna cast Bane on him, and I am going. Well, no, I'm
Is that
only gonna cast it at first level because there's only one.
Is that
per-
Constitution on my end?
Let's see.
Charisma,
Charisma saving throws. Whenever a target fails saving throws, make an attack roll or saving throw.
Rolled a natural 20.
Fuck!
We'll keep the Bane on.
Fucking Chakaw.
Okay.
And
then I'm
for verification,
Yeah, I watched him do it. Yeah, I watched every last bit of it.
Wow. So.
You're an asshole, just like Dennis Leary.
I'm an asshole.
He's an asshole. He's
He's
an
an
asshole.
asshole.
He's an asshole.
So. I guess. Is Cure Wounds a bonus action?
It's
No.
not.
No. Okay, so I have to do healing word.
Yeah.
You're a really charming
D4 plus 5.
bard, is it?
Yeah.
Nice try. You can't logic that one.
I wasn't even trying.
So I'm gonna do a healing word on myself at first level so I can get 7 back. And
Alrighty.
then I am done.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
No energy to logic things.
Pumpkin.
Oh
Back
yeah.
up to whole range.
I'm gonna slice and dice the person in front of me, I guess.
Alrighty. Roll to hit.
That's what I have to do. 17.
That hits.
And then that's a 1d8 plus things. Which one's a d8?
It's the one with 8 sides.
Thanks. 7, 8, 9. So the
9.
person in front of me,
Okay.
and
So-
then
That's not the one that you had hit before.
Yeah.
I remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah, one had already taken damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was that one.
can we
Okay,
just stay
then
with
yeah.
that one?
That's fine.
Is he still there?
Yeah.
He is?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm attacking him again. Slicey dice. 20, unnatural.
That hits.
Okay. 7. Nope. 7 points of damage.
You just killed him.
Yay! Okay,
Got
for my
time.
movement, I
One down,
want
infinite to
to.
go.
Okay, how much out of range do I have to? If I'm not engaged with that person, he doesn't get opportunity.
Yes, he
You know,
does.
He still does. As long as you're within threat of him. So.
How far can I get without being out of? Like, is it?
You
more,
can go here.
So within 5 feet.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to stay within 5 feet.
Okay, I want to move to where I'm
Like,
in between
there.
those two. Yes. So I'm not. he doesn't get an opportunity to attack, and the other dude's being flanked.
It's like a little 5-foot step or some shit.
And that's my movement that I'm gonna do. And I don't have no bonus action. I
It's
can-
still not flanking.
Yeah,
Still not
there's still
flanking.
not flanking going on.
There
Even
isn't?
like there wouldn't be flanking. It has to be
You
like
have to be, like,
exactly
directly?
opposite.
Yeah.
You'd have to be there. That
Free
would
plane.
Like, no more opportunity attack. No, I got low points. Oh, Frackle. I hate that I have no bonus actions I can use. I'm just gonna stay there.
Alrighty.
I killed one person.
That other priest is going to stay where he is, and he's going to fire once again at Quinn
I'm sorry, but I'll pay you
because you're hurting his leader.
Of course I am.
Because she's an angel.
Cocked.
Cox. Would she have cover?
Those are pillars.
There's a little.
Yeah.
Those are like high enough to sit on.
Motherfucker.
But thank you.
They know.
The one thing that we
Stonehenge
assume is
bullshit.
tall is
Yeah.
short, and the thing we assume is
Short
short
is
is tall.
Wow.
This world is an unfair and cruel
So
industry.
let's see. 11 to hit.
That just.
Okay. So you take 4 points of piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Is not good. That's a pass.
15 minus.
That saves.
And
You're
how
good.
many? I'm sorry.
4 points of piercing damage and 5 points of poison damage.
Gee, I just.
That's half?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fuck.
Oh Lord.
Well, I mean, it's only half of the poison that she took.
Oh my
It's like
goodness,
you
I'm
took the
not
full dart, but only half the poison.
Just that large of a fucking.
Okay.
Okay, can we all roll that?
That does it for it. Alrighty, where are we? Nova.
Okay, I'm going to do something.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna stand there and I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna look at those two guys.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna get a really nasty look on my face. And I'm gonna use
Gonna do your new thing?
my new thing, my necrotic shroud.
Necrotic shroud.
And then just big old like black gray wings pop out from me.
Okay, so you stand and you look at them and your eyes go black and these gigantic blackish gray wings, skeletal wings, appear out of your back.
Here's a fun
And
little thing.
What
It's
do I need to roll?
everybody within 10 feet.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Everybody within 10, you can transform, causing all within 10 feet to make a charisma saving throw of 15 or be frightened of you until the end of your next turn.
Hold on, I think I have 5
So
charisma.
2 of those.
What is it?
Pumpkin?
Charisma.
Charisma 15.
5 fails. And 4 fails.
Ah! Thank
Bardic
you.
inspiration.
My charisma's a +4 and I rolled 10.
Is that a reaction?
Oh, that's past.
It's a bonus. My apologies.
Oh, well, shit.
My bad.
I rolled a 10 and I have a +4 charisma. Oh wait, is it saving throw?
It's a charisma saving throw.
I was trying. Sorry.
Saving throws are the same as the modifier.
It's down there. So what's your charisma down there?
So-
+4.
So it's the same thing. So
Yeah.
so
14.
basically with them, they are frightened of me until the end of my
So they
next
have to
turn.
use all their movement to run away.
Yep.
This lasts for 1 minute or until you end it as a bonus action. Once on your turn, you can have one attack or spell deal 4 points of necrotic damage. So I'm just standing there with the wings.
Okay.
And they're frightened of me. All 3 of you are frightened of me.
Scared looking bitch.
So what does it
Alrighty.
mean when I'm
We're not
frightened
gonna
of
talk
her?
about that later.
Basically, you have to move away from her. You have to spend
All your movement.
all your movement
run away.
to get away from her.
Dang it.
Does she get to choose a direction?
That doesn't
Yeah,
mean
yeah,
you
she
can't
can choose the
attack.
direction. Yeah, it doesn't mean you can't attack.
I just have to expend all of my movement to get away from her.
Yes.
And then you can attack.
And then I can attack. Okay.
No, you can attack and then. You just have to use all your
So.
movement to run away.
Anything
Okay.
else, Nova?
Since they're frightened of me,
I think.
I gotta stay within 10
Yes,
feet.
they are frightened.
See how far.
If I move away, does it invoke attack of opportunity if they're frightened?
I think so.
That's the only thing I don't know.
Can you fly with those wings?
No,
Did you say maybe?
they are not flight
As
wings.
disadvantage on ability checks and attack roll while the source of its fear is within its line of sight, the creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its
So yeah, I can still
Okay.
attack of opportunity.
I'll just stay there.
It would have disadvantage.
Yes, it would have disadvantage if it tried to attack you.
So, but I have to stay within 10 feet of them, don't I, or no?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
No, they're just.
the effect already took,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
you don't have to be within them.
Then I will take the opportunity. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
try to back away. So it's those
they're
two.
both gonna try. Failed. Failed.
Sweet baby. Alright. I'm just gonna
Necrotic shroud,
Show
motherfucker.
off.
Try some more.
show off my new wings.
Take.
By the way,
These fucking
those of you who
wings.
have been with her for a while have never seen her do this shit before.
I am taken aback. Richard is also taken aback. I am taken aback twice.
Yeah, just as a reminder, y'all have never, like, y'all just recently learned that she could do magic.
Yeah. And I'm not surprised by any of this because I don't know her.
You wouldn't know about this.
So I can be slightly surprised.
Alrighty, Raylan.
We have to take her back with us.
Raylan, you're up.
Okay.
All right.
Ray!
Fuck this dude.
How many squares can I move?
You can move 6 squares.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right there. And I'm gonna hit him with a hammer again.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Hammer that motherfucker. Hammer.
Hold on,
Stop.
before you do that,
Hammer time.
you were right here, right?
Yeah, totally. You can move to flank. If you like.
Yeah. Move right here.
There?
Yeah,
Okay.
so you flank.
Oh, good, yeah.
You also wouldn't take damage from the Cloud of Daggers.
Well, that's also good too.
This is metagaming, but it's okay.
It's
They offer
metagaming,
against
but
stuff.
it's okay.
Do there, right?
First one was 10. Second one is 8. So we're gonna go with the 10 and we add.
Your mod. What are you?
You add a +6.
Yeah,
Oh, 6. Okay, so 16.
Misses.
Misses. Okay. And when you were in hand
This guy is no fucking joke, guys.
Oh, natural 20.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Get that nat 20.
Okay, so now
Get
we'll
it.
do. We'll do.
That was your...
So
That was the head. So
That was your axe or your hammer?
this is for the hand axe.
Okay.
So
Okay,
it's
so
D6 plus 4.
it's 2d6 plus.
Or just double the damage.
Okay.
Yeah, or yeah.
Yeah. Or double the dice.
Oh, 6 and 4 is 10, so double would be 20.
Not
No,
your
okay,
modifier,
you don't
just the
double
dice.
Also, it's your offhand, so you don't add the plus. You only add the +2. So it's 6 plus 6. What the fuck is your roll? Sorry.
I rolled a 6.
Okay.
Roll a 6.
So 12
14
plus
damage.
4 damage.
Math.
Math is hard,
It's hard
guys.
right now. You guys are scared.
We're all tired and weary and afraid of these pygmy people who just suddenly grew to regular size.
No, they've always been regular
There's
size.
been like 4 sessions where I've been convinced that these people were like 3 feet tall. I don't know why. I could have sworn I heard pygmy.
I did too. I really thought they were 4 feet tall. I thought they were like
short
halfling
people.
size.
I think Matt's just
I mean,
fucking with
You
me.
saw a couple of like
Small
you call a couple of short ones, but short as in like 5 foot to 5'3".
I don't know why I thought there were a bunch of short people too. We strolled into that village.
I thought they were like 4
Look,
feet
in
tall.
Yeah.
the
That's
words of
what
the
I
wise
like
Randy,
Okay.
short people got no.
So let's see.
I'm 5'2".
So
Me too.
10, 15, 20, 30.
Short women.
So 5, 10. Do you want an opportunity?
That is forced movement.
Wait, while you were talking about
And plus we're
True.
It's forced
True.
movement. It
If
does
you're
not
running
provoke
away-
attacks.
Yeah, but it's forced movement though.
Forced movement does not provoke attacks.
attack of opportunity. Okay.
You just got DM'd.
So
Is he running?
No, he's
No.
not
Oh,
scurvy.
he's running.
Why
I didn't
did
get
he
him.
skirt? I don't like that my back is turned. Can you make me face him, please? Just so I feel better emotionally.
Emotionally, she doesn't like that.
I'm left-handed to around right now. Emotionally and in this game.
Oh shit.
okay, so I'm gonna start with these two. They're gonna they're gonna drop their swords and pull out their short bows.
Oh,
Aim at Pumpkin.
oh, babe, no.
17 to hit.
Yes.
Natural 18.
Right.
So you take 8 points of
Frappuccino.
piercing damage total. And then, let's see. The one that just went up behind Raylan is going to attack Raylan.
Muscle.
12 to hit Raylan.
16.
Okay.
So,
Not a hit. And the other one is going to try... Oh, I forgot about the other one at Pumpkin. Natural 17. Only 2 points of slashing.
Okay, I was like, if he hits a certain amount, some things are gonna happen. It'll change this game.
And the last one is going to look at... Going to look at Quinn. Going to short bow. 15 to hit.
Talk about turning into a carriage. No.
She's about to look a lot.
Quinn, you take 3 points of piercing damage. Okay. Let's see. So, next group.
He just said the words next word.
These two
Keep
run away.
Run away.
And that
Run,
one.
Forrest, run.
That one's going to look at
Forrest,
Nova.
run, man.
Jen is that line.
Jenny is
Jenny.
that.
Then I laughed like a
Natural 19.
Oh my god, that was But if you go back to the village, you can get
4 points of piercing damage.
I just like her, Lieutenant Dan. She tasted like cigarettes.
That was the first time I did this whole fight. The first time I did this whole fight.
Ma'am?
Well, also they also kind of no. This was not one of the ones that had a.
64
Oh yes, concentration.
because of moving.
Constitution, not concentration saving throw.
It's a
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw for concentration.
Yeah.
Concentration, concentration. Come on, that.
No, yeah.
64.
Oh. That's
Seven.
okay.
Your moonbeam is gone.
Good thing you still have the strongest cantrip in the game. I would have
What?
lost.
I do.
Okay, so that's them.
Is it maybe Thomas's part?
Not quite yet.
We still haven't finished a round, have we? I mean, our second round.
They are
Away.
No, the big dude hasn't done anything yet. He doesn't move too. No, he's just stay right there. It's not his turn.
These guys.
Run the fuck away.
These all ran
Alright,
away.
alright. We're making some headway.
Alright.
They're gonna run away.
Run the fuck towards everybody.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's not the best thing. Maybe one of them could run away.
Okay, so one of them's going to attack Raylan with his sword. Misses. Raylan with the short bow. Misses. God, I'm not going to use you anymore.
No, keep it on!
Use it! It's a great eye. I love
And
it.
then
Love it!
the other short bow at Quinn.
You didn't let us
Natural
pick the dice
19.
this morning.
Take 5 points of piercing.
We're it too? I'm at 8.
Okay, Davich.
I have a rock.
That was round 2.
Oh,
However,
okay, we started at the top of the round at 9:40.
Fark is
So
attacking
it
Quinn
took
here.
30 minutes to do one round. Usually 30 minutes
they're
to do
gone.
one battle.
They're gone. That one's still
Firebolt
complete.
here. This.
That one, okay.
Right there. Damn, 7 to 11.
Just misses.
And I'm gonna call its mother a whore, and then I'm done.
We call this one.
It looks really offended.
I fucking hope it is. Fucking little choo-choo ass. You know, you might not be a midget, but you're a midget to me.
Okay, now Chika's turn. I know that he takes Cloud of Daggers damage.
Oh.
All fours. All the time.
Oh, fuck.
12, 14.
I can add that back.
Do it,
All
girl,
of
do
them?
it.
All of these? Ooh.
All of them, yes.
Are you kidding me? That's
Yeah.
4, 8,
I believe
12,
that's
16, 17, 18.
He's not dead. I don't know why you keep thinking
Girl,
that.
that ain't 18. Oh, look, I don't need to be the party pooper here.
Is it not?
That's 14. That's 16.
14. No.
Okay. 4, 8, 12,
Yeah.
14, 15, 16.
We got it 16.
It's 16.
Oh, sorry. I was
Our
thinking
bad.
miscounted.
Our bad.
I think I read the top was the bottom or something.
Okay. Alrighty, so with that,
You're welcome, guys. We all fucking hate me.
Oh, no. Listen, I just
so it is going to look at you, Quinn. He knows that that's where the daggers are coming from, so. Misses with a 9.
Come on. Miss again. I don't smoke, but I can see. I'm gonna need to go outside.
Natural 16.
Oh. I mean, like, if I were to smoke cigarettes right now, I'd be like, man, I need some nicotine. Oh.
I kind of want to cigarette.
Nah.
I'm gonna hit my vape so hard.
Me too! I just said all the people
You take 11 points of slashing damage, Quinn.
I really should have fucking took magic missile.
Is this Quinn? Well, I can't flip you dead! You're up! Quinn's dead. Quinn's dead.
Okay.
He's not dead.
And then Cloud of Daggers.
Well, yeah, where's your daggers?
They're gone.
They're gone. They're gone.
They're
now.
magical
I'm down.
daggers.
Oh, okay.
Then
Can I just say?
bonus action. Get the fuck out of there.
Fuck, Jakar.
Okay, at this point, this is the mood.
I love you so much.
Get out of here.
I love it.
Guys, we need to start rolling.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Where's my lollipop?
So,
Where's my lollipop?
next up, Richard. You just saw Quinn fall to the ground.
This is very, very bad. So the bards can take care of themselves. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We're going to shoot Peekaboo at this motherfucker who's apparently
Okay.
unhittable. Okay. That's probably it. What is he?
As long as it's above a
It's
14.
He's like a +5 to hit. I'm sorry.
Math is hard.
Amen.
Plus.
This is the first one to go.
I've been feeling you guys the whole time.
It's a dexterity, right? It's +2.
You honestly have.
Yeah, it's dex.
Yeah, so that's a
Can we just, if anyone dies, can they go back to clear?
that's a 15.
That hits. Roll that damage.
But I had to be sexy.
That's 8.
8.
Can I be humming while I'm down? Can I be just enthralled?
And then
And I know that you don't usually play Richard, but I think he has a couple healing potions on.
does he?
I
Yes!
He has like 3.
Yes.
The fuck? Ugh.
Because he had them, but he didn't tell anyone about them.
Yeah.
We all know
He's
about
going
it.
to bonus action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20. As part of his movement, may he stow Peekaboo.
Yeah.
25, 30. Right there. He stowed Peekaboo. And that's it for his movement.
Okay. Alrighty. Bootsy.
Yup. Yuck him up.
Yuck him up.
Deal with the mooks, man. Deal with the mooks.
Yeah, Bootsy gonna move in. Flame
Fellow
Oh,
like this
yeah.
bitch.
Get that advantage, baby.
Yeah, babe.
Striking with my
Get it.
axe. Hoo-yah!
Get that advantage. As long as you beat a 12, you got
Well,
it.
he beat a 12.
I'll beat that shit.
It has to be. Bless you, stop that.
9 plus.
Okay.
Don't
That-
forget to add the extra 2 for your rage.
He's dead.
He's
Oh,
dead.
Booyah!
Yeah.
Booyaka shot.
Can we get confused and think that was Jacob?
Yeah. That was him.
That's cute. It really is.
I said, come on, let's kill him up.
Yuck him up, boys.
Alright,
Yuck
that's
'em up.
another one.
That's
Quinn,
it.
death saving throw, please.
Alright, this is what Ariel bought me a Magicon.
You got
Very
this.
good.
You got
That's
this.
what bought me.
Did that juju on you?
It was a failure.
Was it a 1?
No.
Okay.
4.
As long as it was not a 1.
It's fine. It's just one.
It's okay.
Just one.
It's just 1.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yuck
How
him
many
up.
death
Not
saves?
yuck her up.
3. If you get 3 successes, then you wake up with 1 hit point.
But if you roll a 1,
If you
double
ro-
death save.
Yeah.
You're dead.
And if you roll a natural 20, you automatically wake up with 1 hit
See,
point.
you got this. It's fine. It's all...
Okay. So, Pumpkin.
Okay, I'm cure woundsing myself because I ain't playing with this.
Do a point.
Alright, I'm gonna cure wounds myself. Oh, where's my diamond?
Richard's playing the role of combat healer now. He's gonna start stabbing some health into people.
That'd be nice. Okay, that's an action, so an unarmed strike is an action. It's not like a bonus action, is it?
It's an action.
It's an action.
It's the same thing as just a regular attack.
And disengage is an action. Oh wait, I have to move because them frightened.
Yes, you have to move away from
But it's not
Nova.
an opportunity attack because.
I don't get an opportunity attack because it's a forced movement.
Yes.
You're a fighter, right?
Yeah.
Action surge.
I can't use it. I already used it.
Fuck!
I know I would. Thank you though. So I'm gonna move. Nowhere is good. Who's down?
Remember, force movement does not provoke
Quinn is
attack
down.
opportunity.
I know, but I'm trying to think of first a good place to move.
Well, you have to move away
Away
from
from me.
her.
You can't
Yeah.
come anywhere near me.
Okay, it's
But you can like run up to that fucker or those fuckers. Or...
I like being with people because I need to be within 5 feet of someone because that'd be good. Oh, who's this?
That's Richard Tracy.
But I have to move all of my feet.
You have to move away.
Yeah, you cannot move that way.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
There. That looks like a. There. That's okay. That's it. I'm done.
Alrighty.
I can't think.
Were you wanting to cure wounds yourself? Or
I
use
already
an-
did.
Oh, you did. Okay.
That was my action.
Alrighty.
I forgot I have a cantrip.
Priests. So one of him left. He's going to blowgun over at Nova. Actually,
Richard's in front.
Richard just hit him. So
yeah.
yeah, he's looking at Richard.
Sweet. Love you guys.
I'm actually like really liking that. This
Natural
combat,
18.
so yeah, that hits because I don't have to do the role playing because it's a hard character to play.
So 4 points of piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 10.
That just succeeds.
Oh fuck yeah! All right. So how much piercing damage?
4 points of piercing damage, and then 5
like
points.
An extra little like marker I can keep track of Richard's because I don't have him.
Dry erase or what?
Yeah, like just to.
Oh
write
yeah,
on
yeah,
here,
yeah. Go for it. So 4 points of piercing and 5 points of poison.
Alright, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Okay, so that's
Not that bad.
him. Nova.
I'm telling you right now, it's not that bad.
Okay,
Is that not a bad?
It's not that bad.
I'm going to this one right here because I have to attack one of the ones that was frightened of me
Okay.
to get my bonus.
Yeah.
I'm gonna that guy right there. I'm gonna do an Eldritch
Fuck
Blast.
yeah! Fuck him up.
14.
That hits. Get that Eldritch Blast.
That is 9 points of Eldritch Blast
Plus-
and an additional 4 necrotic.
His life ends.
He
Okay.
crumples to the ground, and as the black energy takes hold of his body, and
Okay. I'm going to. How long has it been since I've done that?
70.
It's 10 rounds. 1 minute, so 10 rounds.
this is round 3.
Okay. Okay.
And I think he did it last
Since you-
round.
Yeah, since you've done
Okay.
that.
Yeah, so it's only been
I'm
one
gonna
round.
go 5, 10, 15, 20. I got this 25, 30. Because I have to stay within it.
I'm proud of you.
So proud of you, getting the squishy getting out of the way and hitting from
It took
afar.
10 sessions.
It's
but
Yeah,
10 sessions.
10 sessions.
Wait a minute.
I like be squishy. Guys, it's
Okay.
clicking. It's finally
The
clicking.
hamster.
Raylan.
I'm squishy.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 9 people and 7 of us. We need to each at least take down 1.5.
He's. Quinn's down.
We have 6 people. We each need to take down 1 and 1/3.
Oh, natural 20.
Oh!
Second one hits.
Second one hits.
Good
Okay.
job, Lucy.
Is that the hand axe again?
No, this one is the Warhammer.
Oh, fuck.
So,
yeah,
yeah.
double damage on the Warhammer.
So that's D8 plus 5. So what do I roll?
That's 2d8 plus 5.
So 2D8 plus 5. Okay.
Or 1d8 and double the
And then
dice.
add another plus 2 to that. So
That one's a D8, right?
yeah, so
Yeah.
2d8 plus 7. Is your armor a plus 1?
And a 7, 7, 3, 4, 5. So that's 12, and then I add 5 to it, I think. 3, 4, 5, so 17. Does that
17.
sound about right?
He's toast.
Okay.
Yeah.
You carve him in half.
With a hammer.
Now, because
That's
Yeah,
hard to
with
do.
a hammer.
Can I
Like,
still move?
yeah, you still got your
So,
movement.
how many can I move? 6?
Yes, or six squares.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm locked in with him.
Alrighty.
And I've got.
You can still do your offhand.
Yeah, I can do the offhand. So I will do the index. 18, and then +2 or whatever the plus is. So was that 20?
Why are you rolling with
Non-natural.
advantage?
Oh yeah, you're not flanking anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So no advantage.
there was an advantage there, so the first one.
but what about the berserker?
The frenzy is it's only the first attack each
Okay.
turn. Yeah, because you can't do it every attack, unfortunately. Makes sense.
So first one was I remember it wasn't more than a 17.
Yeah.
Okay, so anything else?
That'll be it. Because I don't think I've got any more attacks.
Hell
I can
yeah.
do,
1,
so
2, 3,
yeah.
Alrighty.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So
8 with 8.
Get
Yeah. Get the
the
fuck out of here.
fuck away,
You scared me.
yeah, she's
stupid
gonna-
little bitch. You're a fucking asshole.
this one sees Richard.
I have questions. And I'm
I
bored.
have questions and concerns.
I think that's just the general mood. I have questions and concerns.
Any pithy insights?
Okay, so the one against Richard. 13 to hit.
That's a big old positive, sir.
Yes.
It's
5 points of
5.
see, comes at you with the short sword.
Richard.
Then the one. Sorry, there's a lot to keep track of on this damn board. The one against Raylan. Where'd it go? There it is.
I got it.
Natural 19.
Which one? Oh,
I'll go with
20 feet of hit, Raylan.
20. What? How many did you hit, Ryan?
20 hit you.
Yeah. I got armor class 16.
Okay.
Oh wait, is anybody getting that?
It's okay, you only take 2 points of slashing damage, but I'm sure that's halved because you're raging.
Yeah.
You take a whole
I take
one
all
hit
one.
point. You take a whole one.
Oh, 1.
Let's see.
Oh my god, I love you.
Wizards, there's one of him. So
I want the one with the caramel thingy on it. That looks
it's gonna move up
so
to
maple myself.
you.
Anybody have any bacon bits? Anybody have any bacon bits?
Does a 14 hit you?
no.
Okay, so
Here you go. And then we got the second box.
Do you want anything there?
so. Oh no, I'm good. Wings are gone.
There's that chocolate one that looks like
Warriors are gone.
Yeah, I'll take that.
No, warriors are not gone.
I'm dead.
Gone.
Do you want me to see if there's anything else in there with chocolate on it?
Wizards.
I'll go with you at least. I want to see what else.
Oh, there's one.
Let's see. That was gonna. 5, 10. Gonna fire his short bow at Bootsy.
You guys are doing pretty good.
14 to hit. Okay, this one is also firing at. Actually,
It's gonna be a mystery. Oh no, it's white ice. Oh, you did a great job, Annalise. Picking that out. Annalise, number 1 donut.
16 to hit you, Annalise.
Yeah.
Is it 16?
16.
If you need help picking a donut, she's your gal.
It's okay. You only take 1
Oreo
point of
cream.
slashing damage.
Oreo cream, something, but
Looks pretty.
I know.
Don't thank me. Thank my
That looks
dice.
sexy.
I'm just saying, like, I'm a little turned off.
I think
I'm
you're
not
gonna
gonna
ask
lie.
that donut
I'm not gonna
now.
lie. I'm about half ass right now.
You're like, hey girl, wanna go have dinner?
Alrighty.
Down there. I want you inside me.
Annalise is the number 1 donut.
This stream is rated NC-17 for adult content.
Listen, there's I don't have
Somebody
street
just
smarts,
bleep
but I
that
do know-
Alrighty. So that does it for
Just imagine like Annalise.
those
getting-
guys. Davich.
Do you imagine?
Davich.
Just imagine Annalise getting Give me your wallet. She's like, okay. Sorry, I had to get
Well,
that
I'd be like, which one do you want?
Check my dad.
I'm gonna. Davich is going to stay where he is, and he's gonna try and hit that unhittable dude.
Okay. Well, you.
Yes. Hit. Nat 19.
That hits.
I really wanted Matt
Just
to
barely.
I wanted Matt to be like, nope.
1 damage.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Is there no plus?
No. But he has been shot by Richard already.
Kind of cinches his shoulder.
Howie. I really wanted to, like, to...
And I'm gonna call his mother a whore, and then I'm
He's really upset with you right now.
Shoot at me! I like the most health out of everybody right on the fucking wizard.
I love how you're rolling for being offended. That is amazing.
Okay, so
I mean,
I
Davich.
go to get a donut.
Chaka. Alrighty, Raylan. He's gonna attack you twice. He's gonna attack you twice.
Sorry,
He is lost.
He's having a moment with
Yeah, I'm dead.
whatever.
First one's a natural 20.
Okay.
Oh shit.
He's not even upset.
And then
Is there another
19 to hit the second one.
Get it, dude.
There isn't.
Yeah, sorry.
My man,
Both of those hit.
Pick that up for me.
So
I told you to give me a good collection.
you
I
take-
will remember to put extra.
hey guys.
Oh, sorry.
You take 12 points of piercing damage as he bites you really, really hard.
Half, right?
Oh wait,
Yeah, it's half.
yeah. I'm only telling you the totals,
Okay.
so you can half them rounded down.
Okay.
Let's see, and then where'd it go? Okay, there it is. And 15 points of slashing damage.
Half rounded down would be 7.
7.
Yeah. Okay. And then he's got a bonus action.
What a
Get the
fucking
fuck outta
asshole.
here.
He's leaving?
God, I hate him.
Can I finish my moment?
Yeah.
Everybody, please, moment of silence.
I brought something that made Riley.
You were a good dumb.
Alrighty. That does it for him.
Can I go?
It is Richard's turn.
Richard, seeing his companion Quinn fall,
Tracy.
he's going to take dash as a bonus action and provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
1, 2. He's gonna move over here. He's gonna.
18 to hit.
Yeah, that fucking hits.
Only take 1 point of piercing damage.
Please keep
Don't
rolling.
even
Worth
want
it.
this now after that last one.
I
That
You feel like that cheap sloppy
As
seconds
he's running, he's going to take
But,
out
like,
his
what's it
greater
called?
healing
Like,
potion,
when you break up a
and
song,
he's
that
going
was
to
his turn.
force feed it to
And then
Quinn.
you-
Oh,
Okay.
The rebound?
See, that's 44 plus 4.
Rebound, don't it? I'm like,
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
I think greater is 40.
44 plus 4.
Oh.
Was the greater?
Yeah.
Oh my god. 6, 7. 11. You heal for 11.
You
I
are
rolled
up.
3 of those dice were 1s.
But you are conscious. You are still prone, but you are conscious.
Quinn, darling, get up. This is no time to take a nap.
The
He
singing
tore
person
my
is bad.
outfit. I'm upset.
We'll get it mended for you.
Alrighty. Anything else, Richard?
Richard is done.
Alrighty. Bootsy.
Alright, Boots is gonna run.
5, 10, 15. Boots is going.
But yuck it up.
Boots is gonna yuck this one up. Here we go.
You got that advantage.
Advantage. Hoo-yah!
Well, that's good that there was advantage, so.
Yeah, that's like a 20 something.
That hits.
Booyakasha.
Hoo-yah!
Plus.
That's over 10 damage.
Yeah, it's 14.
Hoo-yah!
You cleave him in half.
That thing you threw?
Oh, yeah,
Wait,
it's
no.
right there.
You can grab it.
Can I use a bonus action to pick my hand axe up?
Sure.
Hoo-yah!
There's so many sound effects.
I love it. Alrighty. Does that do it for Bootsy?
Come on, Ray, let's go. Yeah, that does.
Alrighty. Quinn.
It's because like
You are
all of his
conscious
holsters are full
and
of
prone.
marmalade.
I'm gonna use half my movement to stand up.
around.
You got Richard
is
right
in
next to
front
you.
of There's Bootsy and Rayland. Pumpkin's over here. Nova's over here. And then there's that fuck ass guy.
And I can't get to him, and I probably don't need to have him.
Although you did a shit ton of damage to him, so.
Good job. I still have 1 second level spell slot if I can get closer to him.
Guys, moving!
If I had it, I certainly would.
Every
Can you
spellcaster
move me
should
closer
use-
to Unhittable Dude there?
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
This way?
Fucking hate that
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. How close?
Oh, that'll be standing on the pillar. You can go.
Right there.
You can go
Right
diagonal.
there.
Yeah, you can go diagonal. Like,
And
I only count
okay.
that as
Yeah,
five.
that's good. I just want to be close enough. Then I'm gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Yeah, because haha, motherfuckers, you thought I was dead. And Wisdom saving throw. And fail it.
and fail it.
Please.
I just want that guy to die.
17.
She's real funny. She laugh when she kill people.
She likes killing people.
Sorry.
Killing is my business,
And
business is good.
Wait. Wow. And that's all I'm gonna do, because that's all I can do.
Alrighty. Pumpkin.
That motherfucker is. I can
Tell me what you want. What you really
really want.
Hey.
Tell me what you want.
He's just rolling really, really fucking well. Or you guys are rolling really shit against him.
That's
Both.
okay, so the people that are attacking me, have either of them sustained damage?
No.
One of them's holding a snake.
I'll attack the one in front of me because I ain't got enough hit points to turn around.
All you gotta do is
Nat
beat a
20.
12.
Does an 8 hit?
No.
Alright, so I'm gonna hit again with my other scimitar.
Alrighty.
Do it good. Do it hard.
Do it.
I got a 12 plus 4, so 16.
That hits.
Alright, throwing my things. That's not what I'm supposed to roll.
What's the six?
I rolled a 1d6 and I rolled a fucking 1. 3 points of damage.
Yo, she's cussing.
Alrighty. You don't. You cut off his arm.
And you know what? Because I don't like being flanked, I am moving. Is there anyone down? Shut up. I don't like being flanked. Oh, but then they can move around me again, can't they?
Yeah.
Nobody puts pumpkin on flank.
There's also like a really big
No
fire.
one puts pumpkin on flank. I hate this so
A
much.
flunked flank.
What the flank?
What the flank?
No one got my Mel Brooks reference, and that makes me sad.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
No one got my Mel Brooks reference, and that made me sad.
I didn't get it, but I'll laugh anyways.
Laugh for your DM.
You know what?
Can you laugh, sir?
What
Can you
laugh?
laugh, sir? What movie was it coming in?
History of the World Part 1.
Oh, Piss Boy. That was the old fight back
Garçon de piss.
Yes! Let me finish this shake.
You know what?
What
I'm
you
gonna
got,
run.
Pumpkin?
Good to be the
moving.
king.
I don't care if I get an opportunity. Do I get an top attack from both of them now?
Depends on where you go.
If you move,
I don't,
if
I
you're
move
more
like
than a
this
square,
way,
if you move more than, if you're not touching the square, you get an opportunity attack.
so if I go like,
You
Yeah.
will, you will provoke it from both of them.
I want to. I don't care. No, I'm getting a flash. I don't care. It's against her nature. She hates being in a corner. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Miss.
She a badass.
And miss. You, with your little halfling form, you like bob and weave, and they try to get you with their swords, but you like matrix the shit out of it. You're like,
The chieftains are like, damn, she thick though.
Alrighty, anything else, Pumpkin?
I just want to look at them and be like, fuck you.
Oh my god.
Alrighty.
This is a Christian household.
So, it's now the priest's turn, and it's gonna look at the one who keeps insulting his mother.
Actually do that. But,
Mom's a whore. Your mom's a whore. The whole party shouting. Your mom's a whore.
Whore!
you just
hear that. That's our battleground. Your mom's a whore. Your mom's a whore. Your mom's a whore.
I want one person to be like, your mom's a whore. And one person.
I'm being stupid.
You missed it.
I don't know, but you left your napkin to see like you let it turn in there.
So, 19 to hit damage.
Damage gets hit for the first time.
Alrighty, so he
Oh,
takes
wait, no, second time.
he takes 4 points of piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Well, hold your horses. That's a fail.
So he takes 4 points of piercing damage and 11 points of poison damage.
Look, I'm gonna have to ask you to calm the fuck down.
Hey, I weakened this guy.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know how.
I am not, like this particular one, I'm not playing him to his full ability right now.
My characters.
Well, we thank you for that. Small favors are appreciated.
So how much was it total? Like 15?
15 total.
Give it a second. Oh.
Alrighty, so that does it for that one. Nova.
I'm going to go 5, 10, 15,
My
20,
other knee!
25, 30. I saw damage, take damage, that made me sad.
Yay, we're besties.
That's what happens when you jump on a train together.
Right.
I'm going to do Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Please die.
Yeah, somebody please kill this
Okay,
one.
that hits.
20.
That hits. More than one, please.
Really?
4.
4. He's still up.
I'm sorry, people.
What invocations do you have, girl? We need to take a look at your character sheet, alright?
What?
You got to pimp my character sheet!
Okay.
Exhibit.
I still have my wings, so that's cool. And
Learn to fly again. Learn to live so free.
leave the phone alone.
They're skeletal wings. They can't actually like fly.
I meant Mr. Mister.
I'm
an idiot.
Anything else,
I have
Nova?
no spell slots left, so I can't do. No.
Okay. Raylan.
How many can I move?
6.
You can move up to 6.
2, 3,
Letting up on this motherfucker.
I don't blame him.
5.
Light him up,
6.
Raylan.
Yo, shit pants! Your mama's a hoe!
Alrighty. He seems unfazed by your words. There's no advantage.
Well, no, he has.
Oh
he
yeah,
has reckless
friends.
attack.
Yes, that's right.
So,
What's up with this dude in the corner? Like,
plus, what do we add?
You got a plus 6. What's your
Is it a
wait?
6?
No,
Oh,
plus it's a
the
plus
hammer's
7
7.
because I guess
So
your hammer's a
17.
plus 1.
That just hits.
Oh!
17 just did.
okay, so remind me since I'm in between the two of them, if someone attacks you guys, since you're within 50 feet of me, they get disadvantage as a reaction.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh!
It's what I chose for my fighter thing, but I keep forgetting or I keep,
Protection.
Now I
yeah,
gotta
or I
roll
keep
for
not being
the
within 5 feet of me.
hand axe.
Okay.
Now, what is it with this one? Am I rolling twice? Or am I rolling twice?
This one is a plus 6, and you only roll once.
Okay. Oh shit! 1.
No! We've been fighting this good fight for 2
So
hours.
you go to swing your axe, but he kind of does this move that knocks your arm, and it sends your axe flying out of your
This
hand.
pygmy knows how to
And
fight.
Lands about right there.
Glad I'm got extra.
Joke's on
Okay.
you, fucker.
Did you see all these daggers I stole from the dead people inside? And the hand axes?
Anything else?
No, that's it, man.
Alrighty.
I won't tell his mother so.
Hey guys, after every turn, you have to yell at them. It's literally
That's
like,
how we sign off tonight.
Your mother's a hoe!
it's canon now.
Okay, so this one over here.
He shoots at Quinn, I'm gonna shit.
No, he's shooting at Pumpkin because he has beef with her apparently.
What's it do, Pumpkin?
Who has beef with me?
He misses
This
though.
potbelly guy with the the shield over here.
Heck yeah, he did miss.
It's like one of the
Like-
nasty Norks from Spyro 1.
Yeah. So let's see. Wizard. He. He's going to shoot at Bootsy. Mrs. Bootsy. Never mind.
Shot at me, miss.
Just missed, yeah.
Dumb.
Let's see.
I eat gum.
You eat gum?
There's
That's
a lot of it.
She's like, my stomach has got like 10 pounds of undigested bubble
See
gum.
that episode of SpongeBob where he's like the giant ball of gum?
This is. You are out.
I went to the candy shop. And then I licked a lollipop.
go
A,
ahead.
a 13 doesn't hit you, does it?
What's that?
Does a 13 hit you?
I do.
That boy's a crispy
damn.
16.
Crispy, man.
Crispy 16.
I'm crispy like the can.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Colonel ain't got shit on me.
Davich.
Davich is Davich.
Seeing your best friend right up to take you.
Debbie. Attacky.
Fucking die.
You got beef with that one.
Son of a bitch! 11.
You only have to beat a 14. Come on. Anything else,
The
Davich?
dad's a whore too.
He seems indifferent by that comment.
Yeah, dad's probably an asshole.
Probably like you, right?
Maybe he doesn't have a dad.
Dude,
Okay.
I hope he doesn't have a dad. I hope he grew up in a broken home.
See.
Everyone's just dead. This is what happens when you go to some village to fight. Oh, Michael.
You really learn a lot about a person when you're fighting in the village with them.
This is the truest statement ever. Listen, I'm just sleep deprived. My filter's gone.
I mean, yeah.
I've heard you say fuck twice
Yeah.
tonight, and that is
I think
Okay,
pretty
so-
amazing. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm pretty
He's going to attack you twice, Raylan.
Why would he?
Natural 16
seems kind of racist to me.
Is it because I'm
and a
short?
17 to hit.
The 17 is.
Is your armor class 16?
Yeah.
Then both of them hit.
Oh, but
You have to meet it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Meet
You
it
just
or
have to
exceed.
meet it.
You have
don't
to,
have to
yeah,
beat it.
it's meet it.
Just meet it.
Yeah, it's
okay.
Meet
Yeah.
it or beat it.
Okay, so first, the bite. Take 5 points of piercing damage.
So that's half, so that's what?
2. And then keep wanting to do that.
I need coffee.
Guys, we haven't seen any fucking tag team moves.
No, we're serious. Like, tonight is not dicking around. Tonight is we're murdering people in mass.
You might take out all three of them with one show move.
And you take 15 points of slashing damage.
Okay, so makes it
7.
7. Yes.
Raylan's still running.
As he bites and slashes at your gut.
I'll just be like, ah! I'll be like a honey badger.
And then he's going to bonus action.
Bonus action.
Be a little bitch.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He ain't stupid.
Run, you bitch!
He sure
Your
is
mom's a
ugly
hoe.
though. Your mom's a hoe. Your mom's a hoe and I fucked your dad.
No. Your mother was a hamster and your father
Father
smelled
smelled
the elderberries.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Where'd you get a coconut?
Richard.
I need to rewind
Richard
that.
Tracy.
Why is this group so offensive with mothers?
We all have
Bootsy is like, who the fuck are you people?
I'm shooting at the unkillable man.
God damn.
You need a new dice. Like,
Why don't you try to aim for somebody different?
No!
Okay.
I want him to die.
someone give him a new dice.
We've already given them 2 sets.
Here, take Big Mama. Take Big
You want
Mama.
this one?
You want to roll again? Is this mine?
No, that's mine, but you can try it.
I still miss?
It's you. I'm sorry. It's not the dice.
It's not you. It's me.
I had $1 for every time I heard that.
Anything else?
Make my car payment.
How's your
Well,
block?
Richard does
How's
other
your
things,
block?
doesn't he?
He does.
I have to share
Richard's gonna move.
So excited.
5, 10,
I don't know, I might be messing up my blog right
He's gonna flank. Fuck ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
My new catchphrase is really
now. I'm loving
All
the
right.
beef over here, though. It's pretty fucking good.
I'm gonna stow the pistol as I'm running.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Bootsy.
All right. So,
Oh, man.
yup.
Yuck it up.
Are you picking me up?
Ah, shit.
Just do
Come
it.
here, plum plum.
Just do it.
It's not a party till someone flings the halfling.
Okay, just do it. I'm not. Do it.
Now, we'll take this one out.
No one tosses a dwarf.
Ain't no party like I have.
You're gonna have to toss me.
Because a halfling party ends at 8 o'clock.
Swinging at this one.
Alrighty.
I wish.
Hoo-yah!
Don't tell the elf.
That's a higgity higgity.
That's 17 plus 7.
Yep, that hits.
Yeah.
That soundly
It
hits.
better frickin' will do.
Ready? And hoo-yah!
That's max damage. That shit is dead.
Bye bye, lizard boy.
You're just going through like carve. You decapitate this one in one fucking swing.
Hoo-yah!
You take
And
it
then
out.
just like in his head, the song is playing. He's like, "Living in the sunlight, the sunlight, I wanted a full time."
Any Bootsy, anything else?
Yeah. Let's see. I like to move. Use the rest of my movement.
To die.
Go and get some. Hold up.
Yuck. Yuck it up. Alrighty. Quinn.
Quinn for the win. Let's go.
Give me a second.
You
Calculating.
get the story straight.
Yeah. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire State.
My lover, she's waiting for me just across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses, and that's not really a problem. They're an inanimate object. I'm just gonna move them off to the side. Now I'm sitting lightly with my girlfriend. Everything's okay now. The end of the song. Goodbye.
I mean, you're flanking.
Is Richard okay?
Richard is
hit point
flanking.
wise? Is Richard okay hit point wise?
Richard is on a scale
Of 1
of
to
0
whatever.
to 2. Is at a 1.
What?
On a scale of 1 to 10, he's at a 5.
Half
He's
damage.
about halfway there.
Fucking
He's
Chris
fine.
right
He
now.
does
And
not
he's
need-
living on a prayer.
He does not need. He doesn't need.
All right, I'm gonna use my last. I'm gonna use my last second level slot to get my cloud going again,
Okay.
and
And he can't dodge this shit.
yes. So let's do this shit. Slice and dice, motherfucker. Slice and dice. All right.
This better kill him.
The slipperiest mother. This guy's
Chris just messaged, I'm at a 1.
Ah!
No, text him back and say you're not at a 1. He thinks you're
Oh, no, 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 no.
hit point.
Chris, you're at
Chris,
50%
Chris,
No, no,
health.
no, you're not at 1. I'm
Chris,
so sorry.
you're at 16 hit points, bud. You're good.
17.
I didn't
So
go
you
hard.
bring up your cloud, and as it comes up, it just starts carving this priest into tiny little bits, and he's dead.
If only I could be Jakarta.
David's just like.
Silently.
He's finally dead, you guys. Not the big one, but
Thank you. Sorry,
I'm
Chris.
sorry, I didn't mean to alarm you.
anything else, Quinn?
Let me look at where I'm at. No, I'm good.
Okay. Pumpkin.
Oh yay!
Every time I like plan on getting into like close combat with Richard, they die and I'm
Yeah.
like, I'll take it out.
Like, well.
What did he say?
I mean, a receptionist is a dime a dozen.
Oh! Was that from Chris?
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, there's
Ouch!
Wait,
This is her third day.
and I have done so good, Christopher. I'm getting a raise.
10
might,
sessions. This is day
You
3.
might want to take a sip of that Dasani because
Oh.
That was a fail.
This is literally
What are
3
they
days.
talking about, Larry, right?
I legitimately do not know what this was. And no offense, actually did like half of
You know
attack you with a rapier.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll to hit.
I don't even know what
14.
That hits.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for a second attack. Just so I can
That's fine.
That was an 18. Thank you. I'm going to attack.
Roll the damage on the first one first, because you already did some damage to him. So if you kill him on this first one, I'll let that other
One go to
attack.
something else.
If you decide to go to someone else.
Does 4?
Actually, yes, that kills him.
Perfect.
Just because I don't want to deal with it anymore.
Bye, nasty.
Those 2 are the ones that flanked me. I'm coming for you. Go to that one.
She wants someone to hold the snake, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm threatening you with my snake.
6, 7, 8 points of damage.
He's still alive.
I want to make a barbarian that just
How's he
uses
looking
live
though?
animals.
Real bad.
Good.
Real bad.
Oh, if I had action surge.
Alrighty. Anything else?
I want to say, your mom's a hoe! Sorry, your mom.
He seems unfazed because you just like slashed across his belly and he's bleeding profusely.
He's bleeding to death.
Yes. Actually, this
I
one
just
is
want 12
out.
more days before I get the welcome aboard combo.
Nova.
I will check what a spell's range is.
I'm going to get a picture on the wall though.
Gonna move next to Davish. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25, 40, 45, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. Okay. I'm just trying to.
You're just within the.
I under the bar!
Alrighty.
Just trying to make sure.
We've had 10 sessions with 3 fucking days.
17. 19 plus 7!
That hits.
X-blade.
Well, I don't have any more spells, so I can't do that. That is
Max.
6 points of Eldritch Blast.
Oh,
Eldritch damage.
He's looking really rough, you guys.
Who? The jackass?
The jackass.
That
The
jackass or that jackass?
That jackass.
That
That jackass.
Fuck that guy.
and then I don't have. I'm gonna stay where I am. And then I'm just gonna look at Davish and I'm gonna be like, burn them all. And then
I'm so ready. I want to see.
Okay, Raylan.
Listen here, you shit pants. Motherfucker. Before I show you my Stugats, I want you to understand and know your mother's a whore. And I'm gonna spear him.
Oh shit. He's
Go for it.
Full charge spear.
Okay.
Are you trying to take him to the ground?
Yeah, to the ground. Like,
Oh, shit.
Let's spear him like fucking Goldberg.
Okay, so this would be a grapple.
Mm.
So he,
Yeah, I'm still right. So it's 13, and then what is my pluses on it?
It's
Uh,
plus.
You get advantage.
Oh, you get advantage on that
Yeah.
because you're raging.
So roll again.
Roll again, and if it's
Okay.
higher, take that.
That one's a 10. So we'll
Okay,
go
so
13.
you add.
Is it athletics? Is it acrobatics?
It's straight strength. So you add 8 to that.
Okay, so 8. So that's 21.
Or no,
No.
you add. Yeah, you had 6 to that.
Okay.
So 19.
19.
23.
23.
What?
So what's that mean? I needed
So-
23 to hit?
You needed a 23 to successfully grapple him.
Okay.
So as you run up and you like throw yourself at him,
Right.
he just does a flip out of the way and you kind of tumble to the
Man,
ground.
fuck this guy.
He's kind of...
So he's kind of next to me. Okay. Well, since I'm still there, that would count as one attack, or how many attacks is that?
So that's your.
That would
full
be action.
Oh, that'd be full action.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, fuck it.
It was a good try, because
It
if
was
you
a
could...
damn good try.
It was a
If it
damn
landed,
good
it
try.
would have been good, because I could have held him down and everybody could have gave him shit kicked him. Which is pretty much the only plan I had left. Get him to the ground, everybody shit kick him.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I'll come to your aid once I take care of this
Okay. Anything else?
man.
I think that was pretty much all your movement.
that's it.
Alrighty.
We only have 3
Three
left.
of them
guys.
left.
We're doing great.
None
It
of them
literally
left.
takes a village, literally, to kill a village.
The one by
I mean,
Pumpkin. Yeah. 11 to hit.
No.
And the one by Bootsy.
I'm a fan.
18 to hit.
18 does hit.
Bootsy, you take 4 points of damage.
Is that like the first damage Boots he's
Yes.
Well, in a while. And besides,
Oh yeah, because
Let's
you were
see.
already low though. So.
yeah.
That's the two of them. Okay. So, Davich.
Davich. Davich is gonna go after Big Bitch now. Come on, Chris. Bless me here, bud. Come on.
50.
Alright, that's a hit.
You're welcome.
Cause that's an at 17.
Which one are you hitting?
Big ass bitch right there.
Oh, the bane of y'all's existence right now?
The Jackass.
That hits.
Cap slap butts over there, yeah.
Are you doing fireball?
Yeah, 5 fire damage.
Fire damage.
It's going like through the bonfire.
Chris says you're blessed, sir.
Well, I hit, so thank you for the bless. Love.
Chris is sitting somewhere surrounded by like candles.
Like,
Chime
he looks
playing.
really, really rough, you guys. Super rough. But it is now his turn. And looking at...
Wait. My turn was...
Oh.
Oh shit! He had stuff to do.
Mom's
He couldn't hear you because you were just so far away.
But I heard you and I laughed.
Alrighty.
Mom's the house.
So he's going to look at Raylan prone in front of him.
Yeah, he's gonna run the fuck away.
Well, no, he wants to try to hit him first. 14 to hit?
No fucking
No,
way,
I
dude.
think it's 16.
If it's
Gotta
lower
get a
than
reroll.
16, then they count.
I did not look at it. 19 to hit.
Fuck.
Okay.
No, you got it where you
Ah! If I could stop dropping things, that'd be awesome.
What'd you say? I said, whoever threw that, your mom's a hoe.
So total of 16 points of piercing damage, which...
That's and a half, right?
Yeah, so that'll be 8. As he comes down twice and once misses and the other one...
Okay, where's he running the fuck away to?
Yeah.
He's not dumb! He's not gonna try me in close quarters!
Seems pretty fucking dumb
So...
to me.
Yeah, come on, motherfucker. You come up by the bar and listen to some music.
Ooh, she got a special song for you.
I got a special fucking song for you.
Me too. Your mom is a hoe.
Alrighty, Richard.
Hard.
Richard, what's happening?
It's hard to
Richard
go
Tracy.
home, baby.
10, 15, 20,
So
25, 30.
very,
Through his
very
movement.
hard.
Unsheathes. Fucking, through his movement, he unsheathes, Peekaboo. But as his bonus action, he's going to learn it, whatever the fuck.
Alrighty.
Come on, baby! 14?
Doesn't make it. He's really hard to read.
Well,
That dice is a
I'm going to attack him with Peekaboo anyways.
Okay.
Chris, man, what are you doing? That's a...
Learn his sneak attack, bitch!
I did! I've been trying! It's not working!
But he was judging you for not knowing what it was called.
Never! It's the fiddly diddly do!
Alrighty.
He keeps rolling really bad.
He's got a cop a feel on Quinn. Yeah.
Anything else for Richard? I think that's everything.
Your mother is very promiscuous.
That was more of a damage.
He's not paying attention.
He should.
Bootsy.
Alright, Wootsy gonna take a smash on that.
Smash it up, Bootsy.
Bootsy is going to eat him and shit him out.
I love the live tweeting that's
Ooh.
happening right now.
It's so great. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Chris.
Oh, yeah!
We love you,
Still
Chris.
hits on a
That
6.
hits.
Booyah!
Because barbarians.
Wow.
He's gone. He's
Oh.
obliterated.
You're like carving these fuckers left and fucking right.
I'm Wootsy. Oh, look. Then I'm gonna take my movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get up next to Ray Ray. Come on, Ray Ray, let's go!
No!
That's it for me.
Alrighty. Quinn.
Okay. Quinn for the win. Quinn for the win, no.
You are still
Hey, can you
daggering,
scream
by
one
the
in front
way.
of me so I can attack
Yes, I'm-
Jackass. I haven't attacked Jackass yet.
So you can dash this turn.
I could dash. How close could I get to
You
asshole?
can get to him if you dash.
But that will take your action.
Yeah. But you have Cloud of Daggers, so
I
he
have
just
Cloud of
takes
Daggers, so if
fucking-
he-
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you have that
dash
up.
him. Dash to him.
Wait. Can I please suggest one thing?
Yes.
Take a little detour right there, and then he enters it. He enters the cloud.
But does
and
that
then
count
exits
if
it.
you're moving though? Because she's still continuously moving though.
But he does move.
It does move him into the cloud.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
35, 40,
45.
50. Oh, you don't get right
Yeah.
up to him. I counted that one. Where was she? Right there?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 56.
Okay, so bam.
I think you're doing like an L
Yeah.
shape when you
So
get
there, he enters there.
But he's gonna get an attack of opportunity against him if you do that. So
Yeah.
before we decide to do
Yeah, because you will get an attack of opportunity when you move away.
If he survives it.
If he survives.
Oh, if he survives it, that's
Yeah.
true.
If he
yeah.
survives.
They were saying throw me because I'm a halfling.
A halfling? Like Sephiroth? Final Fantasy joke. Healing has one.
If you beat 10 hit points, he's
Well,
dead.
Yeah! That means we can all
He's
go
slicing
away.
dice.
Okay, that's it, guys.
And now he has.
Alrighty.
Well,
Roll-
this is a
roll your
different
damage.
spell, so yeah, he's entering it for the first time.
Yep.
I don't know if I can count.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
How do you end him?
Fuck you! Your mom's a whore. I'm gonna burn her house down in her fuck ass petunia garden.
Quinn,
Petunias!
I'm just shitting.
please describe how you kill him.
As I move in, the cloud engulfs him. As the cloud engulfs him, I just start singing. I just as the cloud cuts him up, I'm just singing at the top of my lungs. I'm singing the opening aria from La Boheme. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. So you open up with this gorgeous aria as your
like
cloud of
dancing
daggers,
across the battlefield.
as your cloud of daggers just goes and rips him absolutely to shreds, and he falls into a pile of gore on the ground.
Chaka, more like chopped up. I don't know.
Jakam, we're like, jump.
Alrighty, you guys are currently out of combat.
Okay, first thing
We're set
Savage is
by
going
to
to do
everything.
is I want to know, can we tell which way the village is from here?
Yeah.
Make an intelligence check.
Oh, that's my specialty.
Nat 20.
You saw all of them run this way, so you're pretty sure the
Alright.
the town is
So
that way.
David's going to start running this way. In the process, I'm going to set fire to all that wood. I'm just going to go.
Okay.
Hold on. How many healing potions does the Richard have?
The
Richard, how many
he
healing
used
potions
one.
do you
And
have?
my phone's about to die.
Do we want to take
I have one healing potion on me.
a short rest?
I am of the opinion. Well, this is what
He
I
has
was like.
one.
I'm of the opinion we
He has
need a
one
long
more
rest.
potion of greater
I
healing.
was gonna say, let's loot the bodies out here, see what we find. If we can find any healing potions, if not, we need to barricade ourselves in here so some of you guys can sleep. Because some of you guys are gonna be able to take another.
Yeah, because
Go
I don't have
around.
any slots left.
Yeah, that's what
Should
I'm
we do
saying.
that? Barricade, sleep,
Barricade,
and then
yeah.
go out to the rest of the town?
No, I say we go and burn the town down right away.
I mean, they are still frightened. They might recoup.
Let's loot the bodies first and see if we just get lucky and maybe we find a couple of potions on one of them. Especially that big demon thing or whatever, that Stugats that was over there that we kept hitting and he finally died. Maybe he might have something on him worth a
Okay.
damn.
I think I use my healing potion that I have.
Well, let's hang tight because we might be able to, when we go through the village, find somebody's house too. I'm just trying to.
What's the status of everyone's hit points? I have 14.
While everybody's doing that, everybody,
11. 11.
I would like to have a word with
31.
Nova. Alone.
You got 21?
I said of 11 of 31.
Oh, okay.
What?
I would like to have a word with Nova alone, please. If you could all excuse us.
You go over there and we go loot over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna loot.
We're
And I'm
gonna loot and plunder.
We'll get to the
Yeah.
looting here in a minute.
I think he's got
I know
figure
that during
something out.
this, you guys are going around the
Yeah,
bodies.
Oh, I've been waiting for this.
What the hell are you thinking? What? Why did you just willy-nilly leave? If something's going on, you can tell me. I'm your friend. We're family. I know it wasn't Davish who made up this plan. And Pumpkin, I mean, by all rights, isn't smart enough to.
I got a point there.
I know something's been going on. And you can tell me. You can trust me.
Am I still in my form, by the way?
The minute's pretty much passed at this point.
Okay. So that's good.
However, he has seen you in that form now. All of them have.
What's going on? Tell me now, and I'll help any way I can.
Okay. So. Are we pretty secure for what I know? Like, everybody's gone, nobody else is around?
It looks to be.
Okay. So.
I do want to, because I see them in the corner seriously talking, can I message to her something?
If you'd like.
I just want to message to you, I keep your secret, you keep mine, and I continue moving.
Alright. So here's the deal. You know I'm not from here. You know I came from a different land.
Yes.
Alright. You have to understand what I'm about to tell you could not only put me in danger, but could also put you in danger. But
Nova, I want you to know that whatever it is, I will stand by you.
Alright. So I'm not from this side of town. I'm from the tiefling side of town,
Obviously.
obviously. You may think I'm a tiefling.
I've never seen a tiefling do what you did today.
Yeah, there's that thing. My parents are head of the tiefling mafia. I'm sent over here to join your little organization to spy. Now, in that time I've been here, you know, I've grown accustomed to your quote-unquote family lifestyle, as you like to call it. It's not really what they call it where I'm from, but, you know, it's whatever. I never really wanted to come clean with any of you, because I didn't want to leave. But the reasoning for jumping off the train was I got a little panicked. I thought, you know, I needed to go back home one last time and tell them it was over. But, you know, the whole, like, not being able to tell where we were, you know, type situation. But, so yeah, that's where I'm from, heir to the tiefling side, trying to come over here. I know all about this cult activity.
I wish you would have been more direct with us. We could have avoided this whole situation. And honestly, it was very irresponsible of you. And you're going to have to work to earn my trust again.
I'm not worried.
And most of all, you put Raylan's sister in jeopardy. We don't have time to waste. So, if you have an errand that you need to have run, we'll take care of it. But first, we have to make sure that this little girl gets back home. And that's my final word. I don't like to be serious and strict about things like this, but you know, I feel a bit betrayed, understandably.
As you should. Because my first mission here was to overthrow your part of town.
I understand that, and the fact that you're telling me this lets me know that I can start building towards that trust with you again.
There's more. But
I would like to be in a more secure area.
We can save it for later. For now, we need to get out of here. We need to go find our way to VO as quick as possible.
Okay.
End of roleplay.
End of roleplay. Okay.
Do we find anything?
You do find quite a bit. You find a bunch of short swords and short bows.
Yeah.
A couple of blowguns.
I do want to pick up a blowgun.
Okay.
How many blowguns?
2 blowguns.
So are you?
And you find a total of 4 darts.
I'm just
Four
going
darts?
around this perimeter. Like,
And then
towards
how
the
many
back
short
part.
swords and bows?
Probably about
Okay, so if you're doing that, I'm gonna do the
a
same
dozen
thing.
short swords and a dozen short bows. And also, I am going to have you also start keeping track of how much you're carrying, because you may become encumbered.
Yeah. I'm gonna be
They need money?
Yes, let me see.
I don't see like money. Yup.
Very shiny.
Real shiny.
The shiny ones.
Money's good stuff. Real good.
You find... This is a total of what you find. A total of 800 copper, 3,000 silver, and 1,500 gold.
That's
Wait,
quite a bit of
8,000
fucking
copper.
money.
How much? 3,000 silver?
Yes.
And
1,500 gold.
Pumpkin, please write those amounts
And-
down in the book. It is important because we do have shares to divvy out at the end of all
And
this.
also, when you're
That's
in
boss man.
the going through Chika's robes, you find a little black tablet.
Oh, it's not a book.
Is it a candle?
Tablet.
Sorry.
It's very similar to the one that you found in the Temple of Shub-Niggurath.
Okay. Can we
You can certainly try if you have proficiency with the Oxothothery.
Unroll.
Unroll.
Richard or Nova have it. I'm gonna go to Nova.
Okay.
As he's burning that side, I'm just Eldritch blasting this side.
Okay.
Just
The woods are completely engulfed in flame at this point.
Alright. Bet. Are you coming up to me?
Yeah.
What?
I found this, wait, are we away from everyone?
Oh yeah, I'm over here. I'm hell's bells burning this shit up.
Okay, so there's no one around that I'm like,
Mm-mm.
no one?
No.
I'm just gonna message, I found this book.
So what do you fight for? Right?
I want to go up to it.
sister.
Okay.
Can I hold it?
Sister.
Does it look
Gone.
familiar to me? Is there any?
It looks similar to the tablet you found in the Temple of Shub-Niggurath.
I'm gonna try
No,
to read
these
it.
people didn't.
Okay.
The people that took her
Go ahead
that
and
way.
roll a
I
Yog-Sothothery
had to
check.
find. We had to come here because we had to find and then point all the people that jumped off the tree. These people.
So 3.
Let me find this.
It happened again, Matt.
What did you do?
Natural 1.
On Goxical
So, as you stare at this tablet, the ruins infiltrate your mind, and it terrifies you. The ruins start to spin around, and you just can't read this thing, and you take 2 points of dread.
Just gonna like throw it down and like. That means I'm frightened of it, right?
Yes. Let me check,
Because I don't.
because this is only like the 3rd time we've broken into
It's
dread.
the 2nd time and it's only been me.
No, Pumpkin had it once.
Oh.
No. Did I?
Yeah,
Yeah, you had one
in the
point,
temple.
Now I have 2 points.
Well, I think that's what happens when you get left alone in a room by yourself after your boss man abandoned you. What?
That was actually after, before all that.
It still had an effect.
So you are considered spooked. Cannot approach the source of the dread, which is the tablet. See, disadvantage on ability checks while in the dread source, while the dread source is within line of sight.
Oh wow.
So I'm just gonna throw it down.
Combine 18 with the
This.
tablet.
For
Get
for
it
Richard,
out of here.
that just
I'm just gonna walk away.
succeeds. So,
I want to set it on fire.
Richard takes the tablet.
Oh,
Well,
Richard takes the tablet?
Yeah, Richard has
Yeah,
the
I
tablet.
just wanted to. I rolled to see if I could
Yeah.
like notice you guys. I kind of like give Richard kind of gives Pumpkin a little bit of a side like a little a scolding kind of look.
I just start burning.
And he's just gonna tuck that away.
Okay. I will message Chris what it says. Chris, I will be messaging you probably tomorrow. Since I take it he is not sharing what he has learned
that's
right now. Okay. Because I mean, you can say that he shares it, but it's completely.
I'm not gonna make that decision.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Anything else?
I just want to go in the corner of the forest, and I just want to sit there and I just want to pray. Oh!
Okay.
To you know.
Or do you want to also pray to my God and just be like, is that enough chaos for you?
At this point, Davidge I kind of want Davidge just kind of group up with everybody else and just be like, we should probably get out of here soon. The entire forest will be engulfed in flames in a few minutes.
Do we need to walk to the village and set it on fire as well?
Well, that's the only direction to walk at this point. So.
Okay, let's do it. Let's
And
go burn.
I would like to get a steed if we all want to continue.
You look like you need an ass.
I'm surrounded by them. I don't need no more.
I think she's thick as fuck.
One
Oh,
character.
say such the funniest
There it is.
things.
One character drawing. Alright, so I'm going to pray, ask for guidance, and then I'll get up and join everybody else.
Okay. So the two of you who prayed. You just, Nova, you just hear in the back of your mind, job not finished. Kill them all.
Yeah, I know.
And Pumpkin, you hear in the back of your mind, very good, darling, very good. Keep at it.
And in the back of my mind, I don't hear anything because I don't hear voices. I have a different mental disorder.
Alrighty, as you guys step out of this clearing with the forest around you burning, you start going towards the direction that you saw all these chochos running to. After walking about 15 minutes or so, you can see the village ahead of you, and there is a big kerfuffle going on. Like, people are, chochos are running around, like, trying to get stuff, and it looks like they're trying to get the fuck out of Dodge.
As soon as I see a house, I'm just going to go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Eldritch Blast, the
Okay.
first house. I see.
We can loot the houses?
Hell no.
They don't have anything that we would want.
You don't think that there might be a health potion in there, or there might be something we're...
Oh wait, are we going to the village now?
Like,
Yeah, I'm going door to door.
they've already started burning buildings.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see.
Start fucking burning buildings.
I'm going to go door to door.
She has a mission. I have a vendetta.
So,
I'm looking for.
so right now it is 11:19.
Can we pause here?
So we are going to, because I need to figure out how I need to be able to lay out the battle map for the village, and it's going to be another big thing. That is where we will leave tonight, as they are starting to set this village aflame.
You guys, we survived. We survived.
We didn't die.
We didn't
For the
die.
most
We came
part.
close.
No dying. Oh my gosh, guys,
Let's
Nova
see.
didn't get knocked unconscious.
Right?
That's
That's a miracle right
that's
there.
a landmark. in
And
our
Nova
journey.
almost got fired, I think.
She got pretty close to being fired.
I'm slightly insulted
Like
that
for
I'm
real,
not
for real.
smart enough to do things, but also I'm like, that nobody cares, that's fine.
Alrighty.
We got lucky that like most of those guys just fucking ran away.
Pray out behind night to get it out.
So,
Pray out behind night to get it
Thank you, everyone, for joining once again. We want to thank our sponsors. We want to thank the Ritz Theater in downtown Winter Haven. Go and see a show there. It's a beautiful beautiful old theater. Come visit us on Monday nights, and you can play D&D with us. And it's a lot of fun. Doors open at 6:30. Gameplay starts at 7. If you're not one to play D&D, we also have a shit ton of board games. So, or if you have a campaign that you just don't have a place to play, you can rent a table from us. We don't care. Just come down and play. We love it. And also, thank you once again, Kyle Deuce from the Happy Hour podcast with Johnny and Deuce.
Yeah, and I finally got some information from Scout, which is awesome. Guys, check us out, facebook.com/Happy Hour Podcast Show, and HH Podcast Show on the Twitter machine, and soundcloud.com/Happy Hour Podcast. So you can check out the amazing episode that we did about Stranger Things with Matt and Chris, who's not here tonight, which is a really, really fun episode. I highly recommend it.
We only went off the rails a couple times.
Yeah, we actually did really good.
It's a really, really fun episode. Yeah, it's so great.
Yeah, we throw some shade your way.
Super cool. But don't forget to check out, this is awesome. This is with the Historical Miniature Gaming Society South Chapter. It is going to be HurriCon 2019, Thursday, September 26th, all the way through Sunday, September 29th. And here's the deal, guys. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to tabletop.events/conventions/HurriCon 2019, and that's how you're going to find it. Or the best way to do it is tabletop.events and just enter HurriCon 2019 in the search bar. You definitely want to go check it out. I'm going to be a celebrity guest there. There's going to be Pathfinder. There's going to be all kinds of miniature games. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully, maybe there will be some D&D there. So that's really, really cool. I'm really, really looking forward to that. And then also, and this is the big one, guys, this is next Saturday, July 27th at Doom Broski's Games and Comics, the House of X release party. We've got
Wolverine claws.
We've got Billy Floyd of the Kitchen Killers, and we got Amanda Curry. Both are going to be doing cosplay. It's going to be really, really cool. They're going to be there from 2 to 5. Come check it out. I'm going to be there as celebrity guest host, and it's going to be just a really, really fun day hanging out with some amazing cosplayers and some really cool people. Just having a good time down at Dubrowski, so you don't want to miss it. And and Buck, the Mega Buck from Retro Game Treasure. Don't forget to go to retrogametreasure.com and put Happy Hour in the promo code to get $2 off your order.
And Crispy too.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's
thank you. And thanks to Josh for playing the best Bootsy.
Yes, thank you.
I can't wait to do some Ray Ray and Bootsy adventures because I already have a great way to work that in, and like it's going to be fantastic.
It's the adventures of Ray and Bootsy.
Alrighty, so thank you all so much. Have a good night. We're going to be here again next week at 8:30, so tune in. We're not going to miss next week. We just took 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
So
we're rested now.
yes.
Well,
so good night, everybody.
Bye, guys. Much love.